Touch to get there. Right.
Is that right? Watch that lap, baby. Watch that lap. Watch that lap. Watch that lap. Let's box. Let's box. Nice. Beautiful. Man, B3 Picks TV, we back again. Make sure y'all tap the like button, follow the channel, help us grow. We definitely working. I'm off the laptop in my sunroom right now, and listen, we get into it. The grind don't stop. Hey, Teaston already put it out there. Shout out to Tease, first one in the building. He said Shakur is currently the best in boxing. He said I'm biased. I don't care. I ain't mad at you, man. Shakur's a phenomenal boxer, hell of a talent. Really one of the best in the sport. Definitely on my pound for pound list, top 5 on my pound for pound list. We'll talk today. We're going to do a lot of discussion. We're going to talk pound for pound. We'll also talk HaneyGarcia proposed and potentially locked in for September 5th at Alegiant Stadium. So, listen, it's looking good right now. Boxing is in a beautiful place. It's looking good for us. And listen, and we already know over here we grinding, we putting in some work, and I'm thankful. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Hey, listen, the grind don't stop for us. We really get into it. Now, the reason why this conversation came up, right, is because Usyk was asked on the Inside the Ring show. Shout out to Inside the Ring. They just had Devin Haney on. Shout out to Max, Mike, and Doug and everybody. And shout out to the beautiful queen, Angie Baby. Appreciate you, love. And really, Usyk said Shakur, man. Usyk called it. Usyk said Shakur is probably the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world. I need to know what y'all thoughts. Coach Eddie gonna have to pull it today. It's mandatory. It's mandatory. We definitely need to see Coach Eddie today. Let us know something. Let us know something, Coach. Because the #1 pound for pound fighter, Usyk, who's moved up now from cruiserweight to heavyweight to undisputed both divisions. I mean, right in that Evander Holyfield realm of greatness, he said Shakur is the #1 pound for pound. So we gotta take his word, man. What's your word? What's your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the comments, in the live chat, and then just hit the panel if you can. The link is pinned. I'm gonna move around in just a second, but I really wanted to start the show off the right way. On camera, I definitely got to be on camera more on YT. You know, on TikTok, I'm on camera pretty much the whole time, right? But YT is a little different. You know, YT is a little different, and we growing. You about to hate these things? All right, somebody, we got people working. Listen, I just feel super blessed and favored, y'all. When people love you and really want to genuinely see you do well, it's nothing better than that. That's God's favor upon you. Shout out to my brother Dank pulling up. What's going on, Dank? Good to see you. Shout out to Vay K Bay. Vay K Bay, what's happening? Good to see you, Vay. Hope you're feeling all right today. I hope all is well. And man, shout out to all the supporters of the channel. Listen, if you have a membership, if you haven't locked in your membership, please lock in your membership so that way we can keep going and keep growing, right? Without the support, it ain't no show. Y'all know this. My brother Juan Claudio in here. Juan, my man,
Here,
what's
here.
going on?
Not much. What good with you?
Man, grinding, bro. You already know putting in this work. Man,
Right.
trying to take it one day at a time.
Right.
I'm on the laptop right now. Smoke was telling me he was like, that's why we keep falling off and stuff, hosting off of the off my phone and not off the laptop.
Yeah.
So we just gotta monitor things like that. But okay, Juan, listen, let's kick it off like this. Shout out to and listen, everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Tap the like button, hit the follow, help us grow. We definitely building. Angie saying what's up, Juan. Bay saying what's up, Juan. Dank in the building with us too.
Very much.
Mm, what's going on? Hey, listen, hit that follow. As long as you hit that follow, you good in our book, right? Juan, talk to me. So listen, Usyk said Shakur is the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, man. What's your thoughts on that? Do you agree? Just break that down for us.
No, I don't think so. I think he's the best fighter in the world.
Usyk, yeah.
Usyk. But I doubt. I think he's number 3 right now. Well, not number 3. I think he's like number 4 right behind Devin. I think he needs just one more win that like signifies something. Because I think again you got to kind of look at him upon resumes and stuff like that. Usyk and Inoue are probably the only two-time undisputed. Cleared out divisions. These guys cleared out divisions, and Devin and them, he's sort of cleaned out divisions, but he really hasn't. I mean, he's fought the best in the division, so you can't always be like, he hasn't fought the best. But these guys just, um, these guys haven't. He hasn't really fought like the very best. Like, yeah, obviously he fought Pitofo Diaz, he fought Oscar Valdez, that were sort of good. The one of they were the top of their weight class. Again, Pitofo was coming off a loss anyway, so it wasn't really like he wasn't anything special. And Valdez was the man in the division for a while. Then he came up to 35, didn't really fight anybody at 35. Then went up to 40 and beat the guy at the division. So he has a name under his resume, but it's not the names that he needs.
Right, I'm with you on that. So the T.O. win didn't do enough for
Nah,
you.
not enough, because I think when you talk about it, right? When we talk about it, right? Like, besides Teofimo, what else is a really good win? You got to think about it. You got to think about, like, yeah, he beat Artem. Like, he beat Artem, which that was a very, very hard fight. Like, people got to understand like how good is Artem, but like after that, it's like you kind of got to look at it like Valdez is very simple. The little Japanese who he knocked out is simple. Jamal Herring on his last legs. Joet Gonzalez is a very solid win because you see what Joet Gonzalez is doing now. But like even then, he's not like a world beater. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like world beater type thing. Yeah, you would have to give him like Teo, and then it'd be like, all right, well, this list is starting to kind of like thin out. Now, don't get it twisted. He has taken the dark road a lot of a darker road than a lot of these bigger names, but doesn't mean that like his skill set. You know what I'm saying? With his skill set, he just made it look easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he hasn't fought people. It's just the names that he's fought, they ain't big names. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in full agreement. Smoke, talk to me, man. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you?
Man, listen, you already know. Blessed, thankful, bro. Really getting to it. Now, okay, so before we pivot with Juan and you in here, Smoke, because you already know we got to pivot. But let's just talk. Let me just get your thoughts on Usyk calling Shakur #1 pound for pound. Do you think that's a stretch, or do you kind of you see it from Usyk perspective? Talk to us.
I think he's being nice.
Right.
I think he's being nice. Usyk could easily say, I'm #1 pound for pound, but he ain't that kind of guy. I think he's being nice. That's like maybe Clarissa should learn from him. When somebody says something, you're supposed to big up that person, not say I can. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing. I think Shakur could be #1 pound for pound, but I need another fight. I need another fight. You know what I'm saying? The T.O. fight was good, but I need another fight and a good one.
Yeah,
it ain't got to be no name. But I need a real good fight, bro. I really need you to fight somebody at 140, collect the belt or something.
Now but you know what it is though, because 40 is kind of drying out. So I mean, besides Antoine, there's really nobody else that I think gives him any type of like significant challenge.
Get the belt.
Yeah, I mean,
Get
fight. I would say fight Antoine. I mean, fight Antoine.
or if the IBF gonna be vacant, see if you can work something out with that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. We'll see. Because who has the IBF right now? Or
Mm,
who had the IBF?
Africa.
Richardson Hitchens at 140.
Yeah, Africa. But
Oh yeah,
He
you can
probably
fight
move up.
Africa. You can fight Africa.
we don't know what Africa gonna do. He talking about moving up.
Or Zuffa. They talking about Africa going to Zuffa too. Maybe he get the Ryo fight. That'd be fire.
He
At
beats Ryo.
40,
Yeah, he beats
Oh
Ryo.
yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. And Ryo did go down to 35, so I'm tripping.
he
Yeah.
gonna get stripped if he don't fight nobody other than Duarte, man.
He needs
I think he
to
got to
fight
fight.
Duarte.
I thought he had to fight Lindolfo. I'm gonna look it up.
If
No,
man,
I think
hold on.
Landolfo is mandatory. That's why. I think
Right.
Duarte was the voluntary defense. But
Exactly. Because that's the fight they was gonna pay for
yeah,
with Golden Boy. So yeah, I'm with you. He just signed with Eddie. Okay, Africa. I got you, Pooh. Appreciate you, bro.
he got to do something quick. He got to do something quick because you
Yeah,
cried
he
so
does.
many times that we don't care anymore, bro. Like we don't like you could have been absolutely sick. Somebody could have poisoned you. We don't care anymore. You cry wolf enough. You done called out enough fighters. You done talked this. You done talked that. You've been doing it for years. You kind of unlikable. So yeah,
I don't know, man. I
You
just
box. You box. You know that it's a big deal making it to the event and actually performing on fight night.
word.
And that's why people don't realize like that really gets you to a position to make $1 million paydays is because you've earned it.
yeah, I mean,
And the promoters can trust you to show up.
but you gotta also remember though, that's the way you cut and weight, whatever way you cut and weight, whatever you eating, you gotta watch everything. Everything you gotta do, like you have to be the one to watch everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have a really, really good team behind you, which again, his coach, amazing coach, great dude, dudes that are around him, he has a very good team. It's just he's done this way too much. Like Smoke says, he's cried wolf. He's done too many things. He's pulled out, countless of times of certain things. It's just like, yo, at this point, bro, you had the talent that serves the world. You just don't perform up to date. Like, yeah, you had a great showing against Cambosis, but it's like, all right, bro. Now, what are you gonna put this together, or are you gonna keep avoiding bigger fights or bigger names? Because like, if he avoids Landolfo, then you already know. Like, it's just like, all right, bro, you ducking. Now you ducking actually real challenges and stuff like that. Because you're really like real life ducking. But it's
Yeah.
Bro,
like,
Mike Rim, what's happening, bro?
yo,
Appreciate you pulling up on us. Go ahead, Smoke Cook.
I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't care. He's Timu Devin.
uh,
He's not.
Now break down the Timu because I hear that a lot. I know it's kind of like a ripoff or a knockoff, but just break down in a sense Hitchens and how he compares to Devin.
He's everything that Devin like. First of all, you coming behind Devin and everything.
yeah,
You come out the Mayweather gym after Devin. You fight like Devin after Devin. Your whole style,
Cambosis.
everything. You know what I'm saying? You like the fighters, your style, everything.
but
You talk like Bill and fight like Dev. But we
yeah,
already got a Dev and we good
Hey,
with that.
yeah. Yeah, we really just won Africa. Like, come on, man.
He just
yeah, but
went
you know what
after.
the you know what's the issue though?
Right.
Like my issue with him is this, right? You you cried wolf when you were Mayweather, which again everybody had. You get released, whatever the case may go. You buy yourself out. Then
Who did he go to? Well, where did he go?
he
Just
went to
like Devin.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You buy yourself out. You go to Eddie, and then like granted, right? Granted, right? Eddie has a lot of names at 140 that you could have fought. You could have been fought these dudes. You could have done something, but you decide to go the other way. Then you don't look great against certain opposition. It's like, all right, bro. Now at this point, what are we doing with you? Because it's like You either gonna fight these dudes and defend your belt, or you gonna vacate and then whatever. If you're gonna just keep doing that, that's fine. You're gonna take the little tank route, do your thing, play. I ain't even mad at you. But if the reasoning for you to be like, oh, I'm the champ, and you want to fight and call out these names, at this point, you gotta just show up. You have to show up. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been making 140 pounds for how long now? You fought 141 throughout your career as an amateur. So you shouldn't be having any struggles. You've been the same weight class forever. Since you was literally a kid. You've been doing the same weight class since you literally was a kid. You fought Jermaine, you fought all these dudes, and you say you can beat all these dudes, but you're not showing it. You're not showing it. That's your problem. You're not showing none of this. You saying, oh, I'm gonna fight, you can fight Gary and you can beat Gary. You're not showing it. You're not showing us anything. You're just talking.
Man.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The Timu Dev is he got let's say he got everything Dev got, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you came after Amazon and UPS and American Express. You're on the lower level. You're on the lower tier. You're trying to make a name for yourself. So you out here just saying random shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like Timu. You can buy the same. Like you can buy the same. You can buy the same frying pan on Amazon. You know what you're gonna get. But when it comes to Timu, it may be the same. It may be small. It may be kid size. It may break. You know what I'm saying? It's not what, and you know, you can't send it back to Timu like that. You can send it back to Amazon and get another one. Once you get it from Timu, it's like dollar store discount for online shopping. So that's what you are. So that's what you are right now. Till you can prove that you UPS or Amazon or something like you Timu.
Mm-hmm.
Timu.
You Sheen.
Yeah, all of that.
You Sheen. But you know, hey, like I said, man, he has talent, but it's just if you don't fight nobody, bro. I can't defend you.
It ain't, you can't. I'm with you on that one. It ain't no defense. This is the sport of boxing. We want competition. So we want to see the best versus the best.
I mean, yeah, same thing. Same thing with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as you know what I'm saying, you wanna hate bringing this guy up. You wanna hate Tio. Guy fought people. He's fought dudes. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate on him. Same thing with Ryan. Like Ryan's probably the only one out of the four, supposedly four kings, that fought two of them already. Fought two of them. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be like, damn, he's not fighting. Well, again, he's fighting these dudes. He's doing what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying?
You
Win,
don't
lose, or
like
draw.
bringing him up because he's a goofball one, but you know Tio has done what he needed to do. He's fought some guys and he's stamped
Yeah, I'm
himself in
saying
the
like
sport of boxing.
but that's why I say to people, I'm like, yo, listen, like people be like, you know, tank this, tank that, and I'm like, listen, I get it. Tank's fought a lot of dudes that are actually really, really good, but you got to look at the perspective of like when Free says like, look at when he fights these dudes. Like Frank didn't have no experience. You had Pitbull, kind of an easy fight for him. Again, if he ain't hurt his hand, I wholeheartedly believe he would have got him out of there. He fought. I mean, you could say that, Bella, but like again, like I said, like he's fought these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Fought the man at 140. He fought the man at 135. You know what I'm saying? He fought Comey when Comey was on a tear. He fought Nakatani, mind you, on a bad mental type of thing and didn't look great, but he got the win. You know what I'm saying? He fought
And
Barboza
to
when
be
people were
honest,
saying that he didn't fight, but he was not gonna fight Barboza.
nobody said he was going, and nobody wanted to fight Nakatani at that time. That's not
And exactly. Nobody wanted to fight
nobody
Nakatani.
looking for that smoke with Nakatani. Everybody was like, "Oh, nobody wants the tall Asian kid." Let's just be real. Nobody was
And he gave Tio hell.
Yeah.
and nobody was in a rush to fight him
Yeah. Again,
until he got older. Like they kind of like aged him
I'm
out.
saying like as much as you want to be
Uh-huh.
like, oh, he ducked Dev. Yeah, hey man, if he ducked Dev, he ducked Dev, and I'm not gonna deny that he ducked Dev. But if you're gonna really sit here and be like, yeah, you gotta kind of look at the names these guys all fought, and you be like, who has the most impressive resume out of all? Is probably Tio and Dev. It's them two right now. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? Like Tio, Dev, maybe Ryan right after, then Tank. It's like all right, bro, I would rather take this than that. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw. I would rather take this or that. You know what I'm saying? Because these are names, these are credible names. You can always say these are credible names. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, but needed, like, when people come say, like, be like, oh, he took a lot. Well, he took a chance. You know what I'm saying? He took a chance against a great fighter and he lost. Great, whatever. You can't hate on him for taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? Again, he's not the most likable person. He's a troll, but he fights. Like, he fights dudes. He's not afraid of fighting dudes. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, he's not afraid of fighting dudes. You got to remember, he's fought a lot of dudes that a lot of other guys were avoiding. Everybody else was avoiding certain dudes. Like Lil Old Loma, Tank was avoiding Lil Old Loma for years. Oh, he doesn't have enough experience. Oh, he doesn't have this. Oh, he doesn't have that. And he came along. Who came along? Little old Teal with not enough experience and beat Loma.
That was some freak shit. I know Bob was mad as hell when that happened.
You know what I'm saying?
I know Bob was mad. I know
people are gonna be like Richard. They're gonna be like Richard Coleman. Who? Go back and look at Richard Coleman's, like track record right before that Teal fight.
Before T.O. knocked him out, yeah.
He was on a killing, bro.
T.O. changed his career with that. You were absolutely right. He changed.
Nakatani before T.O. on a kill streak before that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you gotta, I understand a lot of people are not gonna follow the sport the way that I follow it, but you gotta also understand this track, like, there's a track record. These dudes are track records. Bro, you feel me? Now, like, no matter what you look at it, his track record, that's golden. No matter what, the way you want to feel about him, whatever the case may be, he's golden. He all right. You know what I'm saying? He a goofball, but he all right. He a racist, but he all right in that ring. In that ring, I literally don't put a lot of people over Tio in that ring. I can't, because he's proven it. He's proven it. A lot of these other dudes haven't. I'm sorry. He went against Shakur, he lost. Lost to another great fighter. Can't get mad at him. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at, Hagler for losing to Leonard. You can't get mad at Hearns for losing to Leonard. He fought these dudes, and we consider these guys all-time greats, don't we?
Yeah.
There you go.
Absolutely. I ain't gonna sit here and say you lying. Yeah.
You can't lie on certain dudes' names. If you can't get the job done, understandable. You know what I'm saying? You can say that, he can't get the job done, but he's fought dudes. He's fought a lot of dudes.
Look, I say this too. A lot of these narratives that be coming from people, bro, these are guys that reached out and were told absolutely positively, no, get the hell out of here. I seen no, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that also they get emotional, their feelings hurt. So then Bill was doing it, and when Bill was doing his world tour on the Chitlin circuit, that's what he gained, you know what I'm saying? So much love and fame right there. Word. But these guys not, you know what I'm saying, acting like these guys were so entitled, bro. I didn't find out till later, but I was like, yeah, you guys blew the bag and then got mad once you blew the bag.
That's what it is with them. Like,
it's them, bro. Like, a lot of these guys were getting thrown out for these fights. When PBC first started and YouTube took off, these guys were getting cut. And then once they start checking your numbers and seeing that, man, y'all talking to the same damn people, anybody got a different audience? And then, the altercation happened. Mm-hmm. With Sean Porter dad, Keith Thurman dad. They start grouping all y'all guys in together, and they group us all in together. So now you got to work quadruple just to be like, yo, I'm not like them.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm very thankful for that. I don't even know how you consider it for that class, because those dudes fought each other. Those dudes, a lot of those, like that whole little, era of, that welterweight, them dudes fought each other. Them dudes fought, like, Keith wasn't ducking no smoke. Keith fought whoever. If you needed to fight him, you fighting him. You feel me? If he ain't fight Arrow, again,
$2 million to fight Bud when they offered him $3.5, $4. He kept going. He wouldn't come off that $10 million point.
Yeah, but again, consideration to him, you gotta think about it. Like, fought Danny when Danny was on the tear, fought Sean, fought what's his name? What's the old dude name?
Let me get in here, y'all. My bad, Juan. Bentley, what's going on, my brother? Appreciate you pulling up. Bella Faith in here. Thank you, Bella. Keep us on our toes. Go ahead, Juan. Finish that up, and I'm gonna bring Remo in. My bad.
What was the dude that he fought? That he fought when they
Who? Who won?
Keith when he fought
Keith Thurman.
the initial show, the initial first show of PBC.
He
Who was
got
the guy that he
spanked.
fought?
Was it Robert Guerrero or was it, I mean he got
Yeah,
Robert
Robert. You know
Guerrero.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Robert
Robert
was
He
on a
got
Griffin.
the
little tear
ghost on
himself.
that. He got the go. I mean he got some names on that on his list, man. For real.
Hey, let me see. Remo, my good brother, my NYC, my Brooklyn brother.
What's
Now,
good? What's good?
did, I just had to know, are you here to respond to the Timu Haney, Timu Dev, are you here to defend this? Just
Nah,
let me know.
I'm not here to defend. I'm here to talk shit. But I mean, it's not. It's the hybrid version. The hybrid version. It's Devin Light.
Hey
He
Remo,
Devin.
however you want to spin it, you know.
He
He a
Devin
remix. He
Light.
said he a remix.
Yeah, yeah. Yo. Yeah, listen, I can't talk against the town, man. You know that already, man. I'm biased. Yes, I am biased. I can't
Right.
talk. I can't talk against the town. What's good though, y'all?
Man,
So,
another man, feeling good. Another beautiful morning. You already know we definitely building, and so we talking about a few things. They said Usyk called Shakur. We're gonna talk about Smoke. We got to talk about Devin Bryan September 5th Allegiant. So because Smoke was saying that they was gonna move around Haney, but I guess the money's too good. But Remo, before we get into that, where do you see Shakur as far as your pound for pound rankings, and do you think Usyk was just being nice, kind of being a humble guy?
Gotta put Shakur up there, man, because he went after the guy that's one of the guys, and everywhere he's been traveling up, he shows out. He talk a lot, but that's the problem with all the other kids. They talk, but they don't really be fighting shit. He do what he gotta do.
mhm.
T.O.
Yeah,
lost, yeah, but T.O. talk a lot of shit, but he got them names on his resume. So he is one of the young guys that put a guy on his resume and made him look worlds apart. And he was like what, the linear, two-time linear, whatever the hell he was. He
yeah,
made
two
him look
time linear. Mm,
he made him look amateur compared to him. So it's like you gotta say
yeah.
like he separated himself from the bunch because he made that look light. And the
Mhm.
best thing about right now, and I could live up to the moniker of the casual. Like I just watch these dudes fight. I don't watch none of the build up. I don't watch none of that shit no more. Y'all go in the chat. Y'all say they fight, and I get to watch it, and I just see the performance. I don't gotta pay attention to none of the other shit that the nonsense, because none of them can't talk on the mic anyway. Pause. I don't want to hear none of that. I just want to see the fight. So to see Shakur go up, what, 7 pounds or whatever it was to fight
Five.
T.O.,
Five, yeah. Hmm.
beat his ass, make it look light. He might be the guy, man. He might be the new boogeyman.
Mm. We gonna see if people move around that fight. I want him to go up to 47 and fight Devin. I think that's and that'd be a fifth division for him.
He's straight
Now,
up going back down.
yeah, he talking about going back down wild work.
Going back down, man.
That's that blue
So,
hustle talk, man. Blue hustle done got in his ear
Now I think because he sees Tank coming back in the summer, he's gonna try to move around that.
to see if he's available for Tank.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Remo. He said he don't need Tank. Didn't he say that? Wasn't that a quote? I don't
Oh yeah,
need
he
that
did say
guy.
that before.
Yeah, yeah,
He
but
just said it.
yeah,
He
yeah,
just said it. I don't need that guy. So
I
why
mean,
you
yeah,
waiting for him?
I mean, you could say that, but again, make the money that you want to make. You're gonna need that dude.
No. I'm talking about what he said. Now I pay attention to this half breed now. Now I'm telling you, he said, I don't need the guy, but you want big money fights. You don't have a big money fight unless it's who.
Yeah.
to be
So
to be
stop
to
trying
be
to
honest though,
spin this to us, man. Like we not stupid. This is not the Leonard Allaby era. He already told us that no, so you can't get away with it no more.
but hold on. Let's be honest about it. The way that boxing is trending right now, it's no one big money fight that's going to happen anymore. It's big money cards. For because the way this shit is going, PBC still
Yeah,
don't got. They don't really got nothing going on as far as a calendar. They not putting nothing together. You done seen this new guy pop in and shit all over Bob Arum. You say, yo, the guy ain't got no. Who am I competing with? So if they putting together mega
Dana White.
cards,
Yeah,
if they putting together mega cards, and that's the new trend, that's how you get the main fights with the biggest names on them, and you're gonna get the biggest check because
Yeah.
it's gonna draw the biggest gates. That's the
Yeah, but
only
you know
way
what? You
now.
know what it is though. It's hard for them, especially PBC right now, because like again, you have Tank, you have these names, but it's like
You got one name, man. They only paying for one
yeah,
like
but you got
that.
to remember that Mel and Maul still signed to them.
They
Uh,
they gonna be undercards right now.
yeah, not facts. David Benavides is technically aligned with them, but not really. Then you got Russell. You still got what's the old dude name?
see,
Uh,
see, look how you call them out.
yeah,
They
so yeah, I'm saying, but it's like you have these old guard names. It's like you have these old guard names that really hasn't fought in forever. I feel like you have Gary Antoine, but it's like, all right, bro. So what we doing with him? You know what I'm saying, instead of pushing the calendar for him, what I'm saying, have him fight 2 times, 3 times a year. You waiting on Tank. Like, what are you waiting on? Why are you waiting on Tank for? You know what I'm saying? It's like you had Isaac because Isaac was ready and willing to roll with y'all, but then you kept on either not giving him fights or not giving him a date. Then he had to, settle in for somebody else. Now he on this whole turkey thing and he's making a lot more money than he could have made with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta think about it. It's like, bro, like you guys are kind of like spoiling it for yourselves.
it's kind of sad to say, but without Earl, the PBC goes whenever Tank feel like going.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, without Arrow, without Tank, without the dudes that they're kind of like carrying that damn promotion. It's just like, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think
why would I want to buy an Amazon Prime or video? Like, why would I want to subscribe to that?
And boy, you know what I noticed too?
Drop the ball with boots.
Everybody got their own model of how they move, right? Top Rank is not gonna spend none of their own money. They just not. They not gonna gamble, nothing. They want the budget and how much you're gonna get paid. They want that. PBC is saying, bank on yourself. I'm gonna pay you this up front, and then on the back end, this is what you can earn if y'all
you
can.
eat what you kill.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I go, man. You already know.
Right now, Zufa's the new PBC. They the new hot chick that just came to the school. You ain't looking at your girlfriend no more. You trying to see what the new foreign chicken. So that's what Zufa is right now. Zufa and Rain. You got the foreign student, the foreign student, and you got the student that we from the South. So the girl that came from New York, and you like, damn, yeah. So you got two of them right now. And
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
what they both?
The girl, hold on. The girl that came from PG County.
That's too close. That's too close. That's too
I
close.
just go ahead.
That's too close. You know what I'm saying? Like Rain coming out of nowhere. Like damn, Zufa popping up like with like damn. So now it's like the ones you've been seeing your whole life, they ain't so attractive no more. Plus they've been playing games. They ain't want. You know what I'm saying? They've been holding out. And you got these two other girls. They just woo boy, make a name for themselves right about now. So that's how it's gonna go.
I think PBC done, bro. I think
It
it's over for them.
is
I
what it
think
is.
Why you say that?
I
Why?
think
Because they offer
PBC is gonna
Haney.
become a brokish company for Zufa and for Turkey and all of them. They got the names that make fights, that
Yeah.
make sense. They just not willing to invest their own promotional dollar behind these names. So they done collected all of these names that were like staples in the game at one point in time. Now you can't really leverage these fighters to fight each other because they've been paid a certain amount that they not budging off that minimal. So what you do now, you got to start feeding these dudes
Right.
with the names to the young killers and get them moving. And if they happen to knock
Mm-hmm.
off a young dude, that's when they money can keep rolling. But to keep them on ice, that don't make no sense. Like Keith Thurman was struggling to get in the ring, aside from injuries or whatever the case is. He really lost one time in his life. That's just crazy. I
But you know what it is though?
I don't know, man. They got to put some order to this shit. And
You know
the
what
whole
it is
Tank
though? Again, like,
situation, they gotta give up on that kid. Not give up on him, but if he fights, he fights.
but
He's just, part of the circus. But to
you
rely
know what?
on him, gotta let that dream go, man.
But what it was is, yeah, Bella's right too. Showtime going out, but at the same time too, it's hard for them to get dates. Cause you gotta remember, PBC is not just the promotional company. Al has that whole music thing going on, and also besides that, but it's hard for them to secure dates, bro. Like you gotta secure some type of date. Do the ESPN thing where ESPN does the small shows. You know what I'm saying? Do the small shows. If you can make a pay-per-view, cool, make a pay-per-view. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta do something. You can't
Man,
always,
they blew
knock the
all
ball
that,
off the park. Yeah,
man.
but they
Boy, they
can't.
had NBC, they was on FX, they was on Spike,
You
Showtime. Man, they was on everything. They hold themselves out too much.
Yeah, but you know what? That's the thing though, because even like you look at ESPN, right? Like ESPN, reason why ESPN can survive without a network, like because again they have smaller venue fights. Like a lot of dudes, they're not fighting at what you call it, the show over here, like in Unicastle like that. Like when they was doing the bubble thing for PBC, that was when they was putting out and pumping out a lot of fights, bro. They was doing the small room in Unicastle over here and in Connecticut, and they was pumping out a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? They was pumping out a whole bunch of fights. Mel, Charlo, the Charlo brothers fought over here. Bronner fought over here. Bootsy fought over here. So it's like these guys, they have the wherewithal. They just trying to swing for the fences, like knowing that these are not big money fights. Like Fandora Thurman, yeah, cool, because we love Thurman. We're gonna come and watch it. But it's like that's not a big money fight. You guys out here trying to swing for big money fights when you have a roster that we don't know if they're gonna come back and fight with you guys. Because again, these guys are all older. These guys are all been gone for so how long. You know what I'm saying? You guys are stalling them out, trying to secure a venue that you can't secure no more. Cool, bro. Just fight at smaller venues then. Simple as that. And then build your following back up. Because at this point you have no following. You have no following.
That's true. Jahad Tucker just fought, and it like right in Huntington at the Paramount. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like
yeah, like that was a
seriously, bro.
small venue.
Seriously.
That was a small venue.
Seriously, bro.
But he's from Deer Park. Deer Park is right next to Huntington, so it's like a hometown event.
Yeah.
It had the Top Rank logo on it too, just like you said. So yeah.
Yeah, you gotta understand, bro. Like these dudes, like reason why Pro Box is doing so well, because they're in a small venue, they're putting up fights. They're not putting on amazing, great cards, but they're putting out very good cards. They're in small venues. They know what their role is. Like you guys are not the big dog no more. That goes to the zone. That goes to the ring. That goes to not even Zuffa, because Zuffa's in the small venue also. They fighting in the Apex 95% of the time now. So it's like you guys are not the big dog no more. You guys got to come and build yourselves back up because you guys are not it no more.
I think boxing just old though, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they got to put money behind young kids. That's why you seen. I was saying in the chat earlier, like, bro, all of these kids, you see, what's his name, Keyshawn. Now he like, yo, chat, what should I do? He talking to his core audience now himself. So now
yeah,
he got a following growing behind being with content creators,
Yep.
boxing Blueface, and
Sparring Blueface was a hell of a move.
yeah.
yeah, but he you know what I'm saying, he was all over social media yesterday, beating the shit out of a rapper.
He great. Yeah, beat. He beat both of them niggas up, and that was a hell of a move. So now they're like, well, who is this guy?
Yep, yeah, it's this is building it, but these boxing entities, they got old people making decisions too. So them
Mm-hmm.
going to sit down with whoever that they Max Kellerman. Nobody, no young nigga don't care about no Max Kellerman.
Right.
They want to sit down with Cameron or
Yep.
what's his name, Gillian, and that's what they want.
Yeah.
Man, if you get on what is it? Not Nightcap, but the other one. You get on that, everybody sees you. You a one-on-one interview with Shannon Sharp. Everybody sees
Yeah, you got Mello talking to Shakur. That would have never happened
Hello,
before.
Joe Rogan. all the smoke. Yeah, man. It ain't who you think it is. That's before the fight. That's
Yeah, man.
before.
You got people got to understand. It's again, like Remo just said, is on this old guard. This old guard got to go. You gotta go.
They ain't
Do
trying
you
to
think
go.
they loyal to the older fighters to a fault?
Yeah. To,
Yeah,
to tell you
they
to
old.
tell you the truth, right? To tell you the truth, right? Like if y'all was promoters, right? Y'all PBC. Let's say y'all PBC, right? Y'all run PBC, right?
Mhm.
And you have Gary Antoine Russell, right? And then you have Tank. You have all these dudes, right? You know that Tank is out for however long because he's dealing with his legal issues. You have because I know the Kubas is managing Morel still. I know that for sure. So you have the young fighters that are still on the come up. Obviously, Morel took a loss, but he's coming back and he's still young, so he has enough time to recuperate from that loss, and he's coming back fighting Colin Smith. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you backing him up, you waiting on again somebody that we don't know if he's gonna make it to the summit. We don't know we don't have nothing, but you guys keep on pushing this narrative like, oh well, he's coming back, or you guys waiting on for what? Who are you waiting on? You Jamel Maul, like you don't know what these guys. These guys are all unstable at this point. Mel, I know for sure Mel don't care because Mel probably he winning off that fucking Canelo money.
I
So
don't
it's like,
think I don't think they owe him to a default though. Like it was a business move to overpay a lot of these dudes after
yeah,
they saved them out of their situation. They ran the course with all of them. That whole crop, Danny Garcia, Porter, they got all the juice out of the duck that they could have got.
That's a fact.
that's a fact.
And and now these young kids, it's going to be worse for the PBC model because PBC was based on they got all the straps. They got all the belts is on their side, and if the other side want to make big fights, go get the whatever the black belt was, or whatever
You
the name
gotta
of the
come over here. You gotta sign.
come,
You gotta
come
come
sign
over
with
here.
us,
Yeah, you gotta have a two, 3
or
fight
have a
deal.
unit exactly unified whatever. Come rock with us. Now these young kids, they going against the belts and against the sanctioning fees. So I don't know how these old dudes gonna get back in the game because the belts ain't gonna matter to these young kids. Is how big your profile is. If your profile ain't big enough, it don't make sense. Like Rolly's
Yeah.
supposed to be the laughing stock of the sport, but he didn't put himself in a position where he done knocked off one of the biggest streamer boxers, whatever y'all want to call him, and now that same boxer got a belt now.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Shit is crazy.
Yeah,
his kick streams be doing numbers. So
yeah.
he's already in that world.
Yeah, but we gotta again, like it's this old guard's gotta go. This old guard of, well, we gotta do this because his name, like, no, bro, like this again, not saying that it's disrespectful. A lot of times the belts don't fucking matter no more. I'm sorry,
Nope.
Man,
for
them
So
niggas,
cussing.
man, them niggas is sticking around like
Me
LeBron
and
James
Mo,
in
we
the NBA.
definitely
It
agree.
ain't going nowhere.
Hey, Smoke.
Yeah,
That brother said Bob. He was disrespecting Bob Arum. Remo.
who that?
Dana White. He was going crazy, didn't
No, he wasn't. He wasn't
he?
disrespecting him. He
He
wasn't
was like, "Who is
disrespecting.
this guy, Bob Arum?
He,
Been in the,
I,
he don't even got." He said he don't even got a TV deal.
he said,
How you
yeah,
know what Bob got, man?
bro, the dude is 90, bro. He's 90.
Yeah, he just
He
put it
don't know
on
nothing about
his
X. I don't rock with him neither. I don't rock with him neither.
oh,
But
so you
but
mad at Bob?
yeah, I've been him, Al, all of them gotta go, man. All of them gotta go. But I'm gonna shit on my hometown guy right now. Hitchens. I'm gonna shit on him right now though.
Let me
I
just say this. Let me
apologize.
just say this.
Go ahead.
This is my defense. This is my only, and this is in my defense of Bob. I was able to meet him in North. I mean, excuse me. Why I
Oh,
keep
I
saying
can't even hear.
that. You can't hear me, Remo? Can you hear me, Smoke?
yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Now I really want to Remo to his, but I keep saying it, man. And listen, I lived in Chesapeake for 7-8 years. Hold on, let me bring Remo back in here. All right, Remo, you can hear me now?
Yeah, yo, StreamYard is trash.
Yeah, and I'm off the laptop too, Smoke. I'm off the laptop.
Okay.
I still want to get my setup right because like I'm gonna be on, you know, and I've been talking to Ness. He kind of want me to see this is my sunroom right here. I got some of my niece's toys and stuff over there. So
Yeah.
I gotta I can really show y'all more of it, but essentially what I'm gonna have to pivot this whole room and I gotta get a backdrop, you know.
Nah, all you need is a corner, bro.
Yeah,
I'll show you my joint later. All you need is a corner.
Small baby corner. You showed me, but yeah, but he's a small baby corner over there.
Yeah.
You six, you know, you about 6', well, I'm 6'1". So that's still a little space. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be comfortable, man, when you're talking this talk. That's real.
But let me say this about Bob, right, Remo, before you dropped off. Like, so when I went to the Abdullah Mason Jeremiah Nakatiya fight in Norfolk, right? Now you know that was supposed to be the Keyshawn De Los Santos fight that fell out. And Bob, I was able to meet Bob, took a picture with Bob and everything. Bob was now to your point, Bob is an older guy, but Zuffa's really only in Vegas. That was the point I really wanted to come down to. So Bob is going all around the world. He coming to Norfolk. He bringing his talent to other places. Abdullah, Jared Anderson got taken to Ohio. So, and you know, that's what he's really doing. He's letting these guys fight in their hometown. Now with Zuffa fighting only in Vegas, what's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like they may need to rethink that and possibly fight some of these guys in other places? What's your thoughts?
All right. I heard him talking a little bit about how he raised up the UFC and all of that other stuff, right? So now he in the infant stages of this, right? Yeah. So we got a question as fans: is his organization for fighting sanctioned yet by the athletic commissions in these other states? Did he apply for them yet? You know what I'm saying? So if he has a hometown right now where we don't got to stop the show, we can still get fights, I'm not mad at it until he gets sanctioned in New York and all these other places. And then when if he doesn't get it yet, he still got Turkey in pocket to go fight in the Egyptian tower or in the Eiffel Tower or do something exotic, because you
ain't go nowhere near Saudi Arabia right now.
Well, you don't gotta go there. I'm just saying in general, if you want to do something exotic, he got the Turkey man for that. So we got to figure out if he's sanctioned, if his company is sanctioned to get these fights going on first. I think in UFC,
there's a lot of stuff that got rejected.
But then again, that could be payola on the back end from a PBC or Top Rank. Like, yo, don't bring them into town.
That's true, because they do that out here in Mastic Beach. We can't get Verizon out here, bro. You have to get Cablevision. You have to get Optimum. Can't get Verizon. Once you cross the tracks in this little bitty town, no fast food joints. Everything's mom and pop. Only thing franchise is 7-Eleven and Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I'm saying? You got to cross them tracks where they ain't got to colonize that to go get McDonald's, Wendy's, KFC, Popeyes. All of that is across the tracks, but nobody from the tracks to the beach can get Verizon. If you do, you live right on the line of the tracks.
I'm definitely with you. And we may have to, I guess most of everybody uses StreamYard, but I don't know if there's anybody else that has the capabilities that could service us better. I know they got Restream, and
Restream is trash.
Yeah, I know, and you got to be on your laptop, so that's why I'm like, we're gonna have to tough it out or whatever, but we got this work to do.
Trash. I tried Restream one time, that's trash.
Hey, FaZe, hold on. But let me bring FaZe in on this, and I want you to respond to this. Smoke. Hold on, my brother Remo said he just texted me. Got a call. Give me 5. Okay, Remo got a call. Okay, lock. Okay, FaZe, talk to us, man. How you feeling today, bro? FaZe probably at work or something. He ain't said nothing the whole live. Has he smoked?
I think he chimed in.
Okay, I ain't hear FaZe. Okay, he'll jump on mute when he can. My bad, y'all. He probably moving around. All right, Smoke. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
So they saying DHP, they put it out there. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, September 5th, Alegiant Stadium.
When did you see that?
Now, for one, I saw it vaguely like maybe a day ago. Like I just looked at it in passing, smoke, and then I just kept it moving.
All right, so
now because it didn't like I wasn't on. Hold on, let me see if it's still up on the page. Hold on, let me look up. Let me go to Instagram. Because I didn't see it on their Instagram. I seen it like a roundabout way. You know how everybody's posting everything.
So I see.
Let me see if he added it to his main page real quick.
I woke up early this morning, and T was on. I'm like, what are he doing? Oh, he on vacation. So it had to be something. So he said that he gave me the date. Where and ain't the only one. He did the little. He gave the date. He gave the I think he gave the venue. It's pretty much locked in. They're probably just waiting on the announcement. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I know he know them, so he probably just waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because he been wanting to talk about it. But the fact that he actually dropped the video means that you know what I'm saying. It's probably locked in. And, he talked about how everybody with the duck talk, they just using somebody's narrative. Ryan can't fight till after June anyway. So the duck talk just makes no sense. Somebody needs some content to keep make some money because they ain't got nothing to talk about.
Is Devin so hold on? Let me just get this correct. Devin is bypassing the Rolly fight. He's not. All right, break it down.
The Rolly fight is still in the works. That could still work for him, and he still have time to rest and get a training camp in before Ryan. So he could collect a check, a belt, and then go for the mega fight at the end of the year.
September he could still do another one in December, but I think after beating Ryan, he'll probably take the rest of the year off.
Yeah, that'd be three fights.
Yeah, that'd be 3 fights. So you don't want to overwork the body, but that's still a tall task. They putting Devin through the ringer, man.
I told you
they want Devin as weak as possible.
Told you to wait a little bit,
bro. This is disgusting. So now we just heard Arnold Barbosa pretty much letting everybody know that third fight, when after he did 2 fights, 2 training camps, 9 months, and then he fought Tio, he was a shell of himself. He pretty much put his whole loss on the fact that he had 3 consecutive fights. Now, Devin did, he fought in November, so he did get a rest. So this is a little bit different.
He coasted. He coasted. Yeah, he did. Coasted in that fight. Dev looked like he could have left and went. Matter of fact, Dev probably did leave and go straight to the damn club after that fight. Brian Norman had to go to the hospital. Dev coasted.
It was in Saudi, he probably didn't club, but I'm with you.
Dev in tune with the nightlife out there. Yes, sir. Dev ain't that they be out there because Brian Norman Sr. tried to say some stuff like, oh, they did this and that. So he definitely out there. They definitely out there. You fight Rolly.
And Pooh said, when does testing start? Yeah. Ryan needs this. If they sign for Ryan, if the fight is signed, then the testing is probably going to start immediately or within the next week or so, like if the fight is signed.
At minimum, I tried to catch him, and I'd be like, you got to start testing immediately after the Rolly fight if I win. Immediately, like right then. Because if he does it now, he could cycle off, bro. Slowly.
But what I'm just saying is he could be testing from now until. So this is March. So you'll have March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So that's literally 7 months, or the beginning of December. So that's 6 months going on 7.
But he's not a registered fighter right now. So he could be taking something for pain that's for his hand. He could use that excuse.
He has to get that cleared. He'll get all that type of stuff cleared. Go ahead, Ramon.
Who got all them belts at 47 right now? Ryan got one.
Rolly got one.
Dev. And who got the last one?
What's his damn name?
Lewis Crocker.
I was about to call him Dalton Smith or Josh Kelly, but is loose Crawford.
That's who Dev should have went. Dev should have went there and let
He locked
Ryan.
in, Remo. He locked in.
He
Eddie,
Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn wouldn't want to.
Eddie blocked all of that. Eddie gonna get a fight up out of that and have one of his fighters win that belt too. It's either gonna be Crockett James or Paro.
It's gonna be Conor Ben, bro.
Conor not with him no more though. Ain't Conor with the new.
I thought it was a one-off. They said that was just a one-fight deal. That's why it's Eddie. You gotta watch these dudes, man. They'll put some 1 minute talking bad about Dev, the next minute he's sitting beside Dev. Man, it's not personal. It's business.
No. I thought Eddie was talking crazy about. Conor Ben.
Yeah, but he gonna do that. That's what I'm saying. Don't believe all that. He didn't made millions and gave millions to Conor Ben.
That hurt though. That a guy that was completely out the sport, and he was fading to black, and Eddie was the only thing keeping him relevant.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that, Smoke. Don't do that, Smoke. Don't do that.
No, he giving him money. He keeping him. He bringing him to.
Brought him to the States.
Yeah, but
he got 3 fights in the States.
But you acting like Eddie didn't take all that money he gave off the top when he got them 2 big paydays with Eubank. So Eddie ain't lost shit. He actually gained.
Hold on,
don't do that.
Hold on. Because Conor Ben cost the whole venue that took 3 years to get back. Now I'm in the hole for 3 years until I get back. Of course, I'm taking it off the top.
No, but he still got.
But what I'm saying is this: you acted like Eddie did that shit out of the kindness of his heart. Eddie did that shit because it was good for his business.
Yeah,
if Conor Ben wasn't never gonna turn him another profit, he'd have left Conor Ben where the fuck he found him. And you know it.
Hey, Mr. Moore.
Free was good.
This is B3SPN. Come on, let's control the cursing.
Shit. You gotta stop the control the lion up there talking about like Eddie Hearn is this magnanimous person. Eddie Hearn did what was good for his business. That's what you're saying. He helped her. He did that. Man, he did that because it was good for his business. That's why he did it.
This person said that I was broke. Eddie kept food, and he kept my lights on and food in my family house. I couldn't make no money.
Now, if Eddie had done that and not asked for none of the money back, great. But as soon as he got paid, Eddie took all that off the top. So you didn't really do nothing. You just loaned him.
You don't know that. You speculate.
No, but
come on, man.
Let's keep it
all right.
In any other sport, right? If I put money up and I really want that guy to not sign someplace else, you just up the deal or match.
Man, let's be real.
I'm just saying.
Conor Ben, he been protecting Conor Ben for the before the edge.
That don't got nothing. What I'm saying is, if the investment.
So you think a $15 million deal, Smoke? Listen to me. You think a $15 million deal came together in 2 hours?
No. The thing is, when
he been knowing about that.
When Conor Ben signed that contract for that one fight deal, he wasn't under Eddie Hearn. That's the reason why Eddie Hearn was upset about it. He wasn't signed to Eddie Hearn, because if he was signed to Eddie Hearn gets 20% of that. He wasn't signed to Eddie Hearn. That's why he was able to do it, and Eddie Hearn was upset about it. Eddie Hearn said they knew a couple of days before everybody else knew. They got the email a couple of days before everybody else that he was going to sign over there.
They could have matched it too, right, Free? They could have matched it, right? Couldn't they have matched it?
He wasn't.
Why didn't they?
He didn't have a fight for Conor Ben, and he wasn't signed. Conor Ben wasn't signed to him, so he's not getting none of that $15 million. That's the only reason why Eddie was upset about it.
No. I'm asking you. They could have matched the deal if they wanted to keep Conor Ben over there, correct?
No, they could have matched it, but it was a one-fight deal. You're not going to get Conor Ben on a one-fight deal.
But they didn't. But they didn't match it, did they?
No, what I'm saying is, at that time, there was nobody for Conor Ben to fight. Who you going to get? You going to give Conor Ben $15 million to fight Shakur Stevenson on a rehydration clause? Conor Ben ain't done that.
So why you mad? So my point is, why you mad? What's he supposed to do? Where else he gonna get $15 million from? What was he supposed to do?
Give me 50.
He's supposed to take the deal because Conor Ben wasn't signed to him, so he doesn't get any of that $15 million. If Conor Ben was signed,
that though? Whose fault is that, Free?
Huh?
Boo-hoo.
Whose fault would that be? if I don't have no business with you at the current moment, you didn't offer me nothing at the current moment. You don't have a fight for me. I'm technically a free agent, and this is the same shit that happened. Pardon me, that happened with Devin, didn't it?
But
They
he ain't that.
business.
Well,
He ain't
with
that.
Devin and Matchroom, it was a partnership deal. He was never really signed to. I mean, he was under Matchroom, but he wasn't signed to Eddie Hearn. It was a 50-50 deal with Eddie Hearn.
Okay, okay. Well. What I'm saying is he
Remo,
didn't
let me
have.
jump in real quick, Remo. Hold
Go
that for me.
ahead.
Appreciate Ronald back in the cash. I appreciate you helping us grow, bro. All that support. You know we grassroots. We just getting started. So I'm thankful for that, man. Keep hitting the cash app and support, and I appreciate you. Jay Will in the building. Salute. Bruce Gas in the building. Hey, we cooking, man. We got Mr. Moore in here. Remo, Free, Smoke, Phase. Phase moving around, but listen. Hey, we building. Go ahead, Remo. Cook.
What I'm saying, it wasn't a standstill agreement that they had moving forward.
Right, right.
So like so the issue with Eddie Hearns is he let us a lot of his business about his current fighters or people he was standing next to get into the open market, and then they get the opportunity to speak on it on their last fight without a handshake agreement, without nothing. Didn't what's the name just go through that? He mad at
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hitchens about the same thing, and then he talked
yeah,
about he had a dent in his car and all of that other stuff. Like
yeah.
it,
And
it don't
Africa
go like
just
that.
signed back, allegedly. Africa just signed back anyway.
Yeah,
Hey,
but see,
but I'm saying it's a negotiation. Like if you don't have nothing to offer me at the moment, if I sign to the next dude that got the bread, I'm gonna go sign that bread. You don't
yeah,
have no to me right
what I really think he was mad about is because he was trying to work something out, and Turkey swooped in and gave Conor Ben a 15 million
my
offer
shit doing out
that
there.
Conor Ben
Let
wasn't
me
going to refuse
God
because
damn.
it's probably going to be against somebody that Conor Ben is going to beat. It's probably going to be an easy fight for Conor Ben.
His
And
reach.
Turkey swooped in and gave him a $15 million offer, and Eddie didn't get a chance to sign Conor Ben to another contract. So that's mainly what it was because when if you go look at it when Devin, I think it was it the Devin fight? No, it was the Shakur Stevenson Tio fight. Conor Ben was sitting right there next to Eddie Hearn, so they probably was working something out for Conor Ben, but they didn't get everything put down yet. And Turkey swooped in and said, "Hey, Conor Ben, I got a one fight deal for you over here with Lupa for 15 million." Conor Ben said, "Hey, sign me up."
Hey man, God bless Jay. We appreciate you with the super sticker, man. Thank you, bro. We need that work and we need that support to keep growing. I think Remo back in. Hopefully the audio coming through clear. It was a little static. Um, Cook, Mr.
Hear me?
Moore. Let me bring Mr. Moore in on this, y'all. Let me pivot real quick and bring Mr. Moore in on this. Mr. Moore, you can hear me? Oh, Mr. Moore, he
He on mute. He gotta take himself
Yeah, he
off.
on mute, but we can hear you, B3.
I gotta bring this to the table. We're gonna talk about this because this is the part of the show. Usyk calls Shakur number one pound for pound. Are you? What's your thought? What's your thoughts on that? Mr. Moore, Mr. Moore back in here. What's your thoughts on that, Mr. Moore? Do you foresee? Do you look at Shakur as number one pound for pound, or is there somebody else?
Personally,
Yeah, he moving
personally,
around.
I think it's Usyk.
Oh, there
I
you
think
go.
Usyk is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. But if Usyk says that Shakur is, who am I to argue with him? I can't. I'm not going to argue with him. I mean, that's his opinion. Personally, I think he's number one because of what he's done. But he says Shakur's number one. So if that's what he thinks, I mean, everybody's
Mhm.
entitled to their opinion. I don't necessarily agree with it, but he's entitled to it. And he thinks Shakur is the best fighter in the world. So
Mm. Hey, let me bring. Hey, D Free, speak on that real quick because I mean, Shakur, he's moving up to his fourth division.
Um, I wouldn't say Shakur is number one. I would say Shakur, in my opinion, um, he just cracked the top 10 when he beat Williams Zepeda. He just cracked the top 10. Um, Fighting Tio, a guy that wasn't a pound for pound fighter, by beating Tio, that doesn't make you a number one pound for I mean, like I said, he had just cracked the top 10 by beating Williams Zepeda. That just moved him up another notch by beating Tio, but I wouldn't put him number one. Me personally, I got David Benavidez number one.
Mm.
So I mean, everybody has their own ranking for who they got for pound. Everybody is entitled to what they believe is, and depending on what they see, what they like. And so everybody have the how they judge who's a pound for pound fighter, who's not a pound for pound fighter. So I have no problem with what nobody thinks because I know my pound for pound is not the same as anybody else's.
Hey, Free, you said you got David Benavidez number one pound for pound?
Yeah.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, BVO.
No, BBO already know that. I told BBO that maybe a month ago. I told BBO I had David Benavidez number one.
How many names did he call
Now,
you? That?
nah, he ain't do all that. But let me just say this. I don't know. I don't know if D Free can hear me, but
Yeah, I
I
think
believe if correct me if I'm wrong, Free, but BVO had a change of heart after he watched that Brandon Glenn and Jao Batai fight.
yeah. BBO did have a change of heart. He said um, that John Obertai he still got some work to do. He believed that John Obertai can land a big punch and knock David Benavidez out, but he said based off of what he see and if he fights like that against David Benavidez, he thinks David Benavidez is going to dog walk John Obertai.
Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now.
Hey, I've
Been
been told him
trying
that.
to.
I said, John Obertai hasn't really fought anybody. Yes, he's the best at cruiserweight, but cruiserweight. So I mean, that you can give him the best at cruiserweight, but say he's the best fighter in the world and he hasn't really fought that level of competition, I can't give him that. I think Ja Obertai is a great fighter in his own right, but to say he's the best, nah, I can't say that because he haven't fought the guys like David Benavidez and Usyk and even Zordo Ramirez. I think he'll beat Zordo, but he hasn't fought a guy like Zordo. He hasn't fought a guy like David Morrell.
He ain't even
Caleb
fought
Plant, Booby
Bob.
Andrade. I mean, these guys that's at 168 and light heavyweight, he hasn't fought those type of guys.
He
So
ain't fight
I don't
Bonzo
know
Jack
what
either. So
Jaws do.
I would like to see him dog walk or beat the guys that was at the top there so we can be like, okay, you that guy. But if you just beating up the guys, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really dog walk anybody at the top level of cruiserweight. The best guy that he fought at cruiserweight was Breeders Prescott. I mean, Breeders. I said Prescott. Breeders, and Breeders wasn't even in his prime. Breeders was like what, 37 years, 38 years old. That
Was that
was that was that
was that,
wasn't the same Breeders that fought Usyk.
was that the one that
So
injured him? Was that the one that injured him? I can't remember who injured Jai. He had to sit out.
no, I mean, that was the one that broke his jaw on both sides. Breeders broke his jaw on both sides of his face. So I mean,
But he thought he fought through it and got a win.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He beat him, but he didn't dog walk Breeders. That's what I'm saying. Like when you seen David Benavidez fought the guy that we thought that would give David Benavidez trouble, he pretty much dog walked him. The only one I said that really gave him a run for his money was David Morrell, and he still won that fight easy. But David Morrell did land some big shots on David Benavidez. That fight easy.
Yeah, I think he won. I think he won 10. I think he won at 10-2. Maybe 9-3 because of the knockdown. But I think, yeah, that was a cakewalk when he
That's what
beat.
I'm saying. David Morrell pushed David Benavidez probably the hardest I ever seen anybody push him, but he still won.
And I picked David Morrell to beat David Benavidez. I thought David Morrell would be able to beat him. But like I said, David Benavidez, he won that fight easy. So I haven't seen Jao Obertai dog walk the top level opponents. And it's not that many good guys at cruiserweight. There's maybe a handful. If you say that much, I don't even think it's a handful. It's probably like three guys that you could say is the best guys at cruiserweight.
Yeah, I give you that.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, we got a. Hey, this gonna be a lit summer. Now, because we did hear that Tank is probably coming back versus Pitbull. We got David versus Zerto. And I was just thinking, like, I don't know. It's September's gonna be kind of I don't know what's gonna happen in September because Floyd Manny
So fuck was that?
was that on my end? Had to be. You can hear me clear though, smoke.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, stream y'all is cutting up. Y'all work with us through this. Keep supporting us. Keep helping us grow. Hey yo, that it sounded like a car backfired or something. It just threw me off.
You were saying about
No,
September.
Yeah. So I want to see the logistics behind and behind everything, Remo, because that's a lot of movement in 1 month. Now, I would love a scenario where maybe they do a big Netflix card with Floyd and Manny as the main event and Ryan and Devin as the co-main. Now that would be a card. You feel me?
hey, but who's to say that Devin and Rolly, let's say they make this Devin and Rolly fight. Because from what Rolly
Yeah.
said, he said, I sent the paperwork. I signed my part. I'm waiting for them. I haven't seen no signed offer yet. But let's say they make this fight. Who's to say that Devin and Rolly ain't the co-main event to Pitbull Cruz and Tank?
Hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. That do kind of make sense, free. Don't it though?
Yeah, that's what I'm
If it's
saying.
gonna be in New York,
It might
man.
be Devin and Rolly the co-main event to Pitbull and Tank.
Hold on, Tank's supposed to fight Pitbull at what weight now?
Yeah,
Probably
he fight.
140.
It's probably going to be 140, but it could be at 35.
I hope
Um,
not. That
we
don't make
we
no damn
haven't we
sense.
haven't heard what weight class Tank is coming back at. But what I will say, from the pictures that I've seen of Tank, he still look like he's in shape. He doesn't look like he's putting on no weight or anything like that. So it might be at 35. Pitbull Cruz ain't a legitimate 140-pound fighter. He has been fighting there, but he ain't a legitimate 140-pound fighter.
See, my only
That's a
problem with
great
that
point.
free, right? For him to come back to for him to come back to the sport and it make any sense, and he like on a redemption tour, the smoke is not really at 35 no more for anybody to care. All the talent that went up to 40 and 47 already.
So no Kid Austin, Raymond
No,
Mortalia,
he got
Abdul.
nah. You come back and you want to give the fans that, you might as well stay where you at, fans. For real, stay where you at.
So
But
yeah, I
I
think
I'm
it's
mean,
gonna
good.
be 140. I think 140 makes sense.
Schofield
Go
is
ahead, Faye.
a cool little up and comer. I've been absent from the
But but
conversation,
see,
man. My bad.
You
I
good,
look
Faye?
at I look at the Tank and Pitbull crew more of a money fight, not so much of um trying to be a good fight. I think it's more of a money fight because Pitbull crew does have a whole country behind them. And a lot of those people believe that Pitbull won that first fight. So Tank coming back after going through these litigations with this lawsuit, and I don't know what's going on with the criminal case because they still haven't brought a case against him yet. But him having to pay those lawyers is more so I need some money, and nobody else is a big money fight at 35. So Pitbull Cruz is probably the biggest money fight that he can get
I'm
at
gonna lay it out
35
for you.
or 40.
No, but
I
I
mean,
I
because
get I
or
get
40
that though, free.
because I don't know if Shakur Stevenson is going to be a bigger money fight than Pitbull Cruz. I think it's a big fight, but I don't know if
Oh
Shakur
no,
Stevenson got
that's
a
gonna be
bigger.
huge. That's a
I don't know.
huge fight, free.
No, no, it's a big fight, but is it a bigger money fight than
It's
Pitbull
the
Cruz?
biggest fight in boxing.
No, no, that's what I'm
It's the
saying.
biggest fight in boxing. It's got to be.
No, but what I'm saying is, does it
He talking about
generate more
he talking about
money than
generating
Pitbull Cruz?
wise.
Does it generate more money than Pitbull Cruz because it's two different fan bases? You got the Mexican and Latinos versus the Americans and the blacks. So when you got Shakur and Tank, That's the same fan base. It's the Americans and blacks. You got two
I think
different
they
fan
could
bases
do.
when it
I
comes to
think
pit
they
bull
could do
crews.
what. I think they can come close to what Earl Spence and Bud Crawford did.
They Bud Crawford and Earl Spence didn't do more than Ryan and Tank.
That's okay. It don't have to be 1.3. You don't have. It
Nah,
don't have to be
what
that.
they saying is the mech. That's why they're getting that off phase. Is that much Mexican support that literally, you know what I'm saying? They literally got more the 2 weekends we know. What, Mexican Independence Day, or we got the
The Mayo,
September, yeah, Cinco de Mayo, and then we got Mexican
Puerto
Independence
Rican,
Day,
Puerto
and they
Rican,
literally are going to show up
good, bro.
and spend their money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
but if Tank don't ice the kid, if he don't knock him out, right? If he doesn't knock him out, the allure behind the fellowship of Tank is done. It's over. It's done.
I
Cause Pitbull hasn't been looking super like the next guy. Plus,
no,
he just he just fought the last guy that Tank fought to a
They
draw.
did.
but see,
And I just want to add
even
this in,
though
gentlemen.
Pitbull,
I ain't trying
even
to
though
cut
Pitbull
nobody
hasn't
off.
been looking, even though Pitbull hasn't been looking that great, nobody's knocked Pitbull out.
That's what I'm saying.
that's a great
For
point.
You know,
Hold
for
on,
the
Remo. Let Faze
allure.
get that off real quick. Go ahead,
Good, good.
Faze.
I'm just gonna tell y'all this real quick. No, I was just saying they did 200,000 pay-per-view buys with a $22 million gate. Uh, I think Shakur and them could do at least 500 pay-per-view buys. Uh, in Tank, with the right promotion, doing some of the same things that Ryan and him did, or Bud and Spence did, and I think they could double those pay-per-view buys
I mean, yeah, they might can
and the
do
gate.
they might can do similar to what Bud and Earl did. I don't even think they're gonna get that high, but I think they can get close because Bud and Earl did what, like I think like 600 or 700,000.
600,
700,000.
Yeah, so I
700,000.
think they can. I
Yeah.
think they can get close, but I don't think that they're gonna get to what Bud and Earl did. With Pitbull Cruz, who knows what they get? Because, like I said, Pitbull has a whole country behind him.
Can I ask?
Hey, Faze. He did put Lamont Roach on pay per view. So
I
we
Oh
got
gotta
yeah, he
give
put Lamar
Pitbull some
Roach.
love. Come on, let's give it a
I got
thousand.
I got a
Yeah, Remo.
question though. I got a question, right? For Earl, when Earl and Bud fought each other, right? At that point, Earl was the guy, right? So in that fight between Shakur and a Tank, Tank is already the guy. But would y'all say that Shakur's profile is bigger than what Bud's was at the time when he fought Earl?
You
Like,
All
cause
right,
said
say
when
that.
he,
My bad, Remo. Say that one more time.
what I was saying is when Bud fought Earl, Earl
Yeah,
was the guy, right?
yeah.
But Tank's profile is bigger than Earl's is currently. But the debate would be, what is Shakur's profile bigger than what Bud's was when them two fought?
Absolutely not. 100%.
no,
Let Coach Cook
no.
on it. Go ahead, Coach. I don't know, man. Listen, Shakur full division champion right now. He just came off his biggest win.
Hey, man, I'm kidding about that. I don't care about trophy and all that.
in the Matrix.
Is Coach
Shut
breaking
It's
up?
Coach. It's Coach breaking up.
Coach, you breaking up? You
in
breaking
the
up?
Matrix.
I tell you,
Okay, Coach. My dang, I wanted
Come
to hear
back
Coach
in,
Cook
Coach.
on that. Yeah, go out and
Come
come
back
back
in.
in, Coach.
Hey, I think Lamar Rose did 260,000 pay-per-view buys compared to 200 versus Pitbull. I don't know. I think Tank got options to fight and make big fights, bro. But it's I was gonna ask my boy Remo, uh if you look at a fighter like just to not to go off topic too long, but just quickly, do you think a guy like Jerron Ennis could have a chance at a PBC, or you think they just stuck with the old guard?
I think PBC done, to be honest with you. Me personally, I think PBC is the old guard. I think their
Yeah, yeah,
model is
yeah.
outdated. I He just got to get into a situation where they just gonna push him
That's
as the
it.
new engine.
Yeah,
It's no pump faking.
no.
This is who you want. We gonna make it happen. That's what he's missing.
Yeah.
He's missing a profile where the talent matches who he's against the ring with, along with hardware. That's all he's really missing.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
let
right.
me
All
jump
right.
in
All right.
real quick. Shout out to man, the family T Hill in the building. Hey, appreciate you, T Hill. That mean the West Coast is awake. We gotta bring T Hill up if he can. Um, it's been a lot to discuss, T Hill. We talking Tank Davis to be back. Free even mentioned that it would be nice to put Devin Rowley on a Tank Pitbull undercard. Man, I thought that was wild. That was funny. But I mean, in Brook, if they're gonna put the fight in Brooklyn and make money, that'll be fire. That'll be a hell of a call. I don't think shoot Devin and Bill they trying to get paid now. Being on the Tank undercard, that's gonna be that's gonna be tough to explain a little bit, considering now Devin being the WBO champion at 147, and them fighting for Pitbull's interim title at 140. So that's gonna be, I don't know. That probably won't happen, right? Um, y'all hear me? Smoke, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
But that's
let
the
me
problem. But that's the problem with boxing though. B3 that
yeah,
motto,
it
that
is. And
motto.
shout out to
You gotta
pugilism
give. You gotta make the fights
and Mr.
showcase
KO.
fights. Once you make the
Yeah.
biggest fights where the most people gonna be watching, and then you show out on that night, that's how you become a star. That's why Africa is an idiot
Mm,
because he didn't get a chance to fight on the Brooklyn card for whatever reason in his hometown,
yeah.
and then on the next biggest card with Ryan on it, you get sick. That's why he's an idiot.
Yeah, because see he had they had Keyshawn for him on that ring card, on that one ring, on the Eddie card, right? On the Eddie card. And on the Oscar card, he had Duarte for him. So I mean,
And
it sucks,
listen
man.
to that. But listen to that. The person that he said that he was supposed to be scared of was Russell, right? He didn't
Hmm.
look good that night, and that was an opportunity for him to separate himself as far as conversation that night. He missed the opportunity, and what Keyshawn did, he put belt the ass on Jermaine, and now he got a stream and he got a blog following behind him, and he talking to the chat and everything now. You see the profile switched up so quick because he missed two golden opportunities. And that's my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and they talking about him going to Zoo for Remo.
Who?
So Hitchens.
Listen. He in the circle. This is how you could tell that the kid could fight. He's in the circle of dudes that been promoted a certain way, that got certain accolades already, but you ain't never hear that same circle, that whole Olympic circle, talk about him being sweet. But you can't
Right.
continuously miss opportunities when they at your doorstep. So you can't complain that I ain't got enough fights and all of this. These dudes are doing what they got to do to get to the ring and put checks in their account. This whole Jim
Yeah.
Story anomaly, we went to the Olympics. I don't want to hear that no more.
Right. Right. I'm definitely with you. And shout out to T Hill and pulled up on this man, Puro Sir in here.
What
Hey,
up? What
we
up? What up?
definitely what's going on? Hey, so let me bring you in on this, Puro, right? Now we talking one number
Holler at
one
me.
pound. Usyk called Shakur the number one pound for pound fighter. What's your
Okay.
thoughts on that? And do you agree?
I don't agree, but that's his opinion. So it's
Mm-hmm.
opinions based poll or whatever ranking. So if that's what he thinks, that's what he thinks. I don't agree, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I'm
I
definitely
Now
with you. Shout out to Judge
that's
Dura here.
Usyk.
What's
That's
going on,
Usyk
Judge?
with that false piety. He's
Mm.
being false pious because he said the same thing about Chance Crawford. He being over humble.
wait. See.
Over
No,
humble.
no, no. See, I like what the first guy said. Furrow said, instead of guys trying to take what Usyk say out of his mouth and change it and dictate his feelings. How you know he don't
No.
think Shakur is the baddest motherfucker out there?
Well, I don't think. Well, he may think that, but I don't. He may.
Yeah.
It's okay for other boxers to admire other boxers, but he said the same thing.
And Terrence
Cool,
Crawford wasn't the baddest. Terrence Crawford wasn't the baddest nigga out there?
I can see that. I can see Bud and Usyk, but I don't. In my opinion, Shakur hasn't done anything close to what Usyk done. In my opinion.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody entitled to their opinion.
yeah.
Hey, shout out to Just Do pulling up, man. Listen, we growing. We active, man. I'm super thankful. 11 months in, we got our memberships active. We got our, our monetization, man. Appreciate all the love and support and everybody that's been locking in with us, helping us grow.
Hey,
Hey,
real quick, E3, let me say
go
this.
ahead, Smoke, before I bring it to you.
What's good with the number that he's at? Ain't he at number 3
Yeah.
I believe on the ring, yeah.
on the ring, right? So like until like somebody else make one, like what's good with the number he at? Just saying,
I
like
don't think nothing wrong. I
I
don't think nothing
mean,
wrong with it. I think number 3
it's
is a
all
good spot for
opinion,
him.
man. It's all opinion. It's all objective. You know what I mean? It ain't. It's not a subjective. It's a subjective discussion.
This is the
Everybody.
conversation, Coach. Irregardless of size, if everybody was the same size, irregardless of weight class and all that other stuff, whose skills would be superior if they lined up? That's just what it comes down to.
It's
I agree
hard
with
to
that statement.
it's hard to dispute Shakur against anybody, bro. And that's
Can't hit
the
him.
thing it's tough. It's tough for Shakur. Like I don't necessarily, I like certain people's style better, but at the end of the day, you will have to deal with Shakur if you get in the ring with him and what he brings to the table. And it might not be a knockout punch. It might not be a stinging jab, but it might be distance and just pop shotting. But you got to beat it, and I don't see nobody really beating it.
So hold on. But this is all I'm gonna say though, Faye. I'm in agreement with you on Shakur, but I'm just kind of reminiscing on them Usyk AJ fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we know AJ is who he is, but we not gonna get it twisted about who he is either. And
Yeah.
Usyk navigating, he has to get credit. Like I think he needs to get credit for a lot of these performances. I got him listed. I still got him number 1 pound for pound, and I think I give Coach. I understand what Coach is saying. Phase is let's just keep it 1,000, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way. Hold on. All I'm gonna say is this, Faye. Ain't no way in the world is anybody working harder than Usyk.
No, I don't.
You can't tell me. You can't
No.
tell me there's nobody putting in that type of work. And the work that I'm talking about just to get to that point, and now for the years of longevity in the sport. So, I mean, does he think Shakur is a good fighter? Yeah, but come on, it's no way.
He think
I
next. I think he think he next pound for pound after him. That's what he was saying. But I got Usyk number
okay, I
one
see what
too.
you're saying.
Yeah, I
I
got
got
Usyk number 1 too. But I think he's saying, I can say it's me, but the guy coming up
B3, you
Who
back?
cares?
basically.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Hey,
You hear me go?
like I said, even with Shakur, like I said, I can understand Usyk saying that. Usyk's a humble guy. He's always going to give credit to somebody else. If you don't notice that about him, he never toots his own horn. That's just his personality. You know what I mean? I've never seen him big up himself. It may be the personality, but as far as like what Shakur done, I mean, he beat everybody that they put in front of him. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do is fight the people that's in front of you. You can't make nobody get in the ring with you. You know what I mean? You dominate everybody that's in front of you. But the reason why I give it to Usyk because I don't believe Shakur has ever faced that level of threat. See, people just want to narrow down pound for pound as just skills only. There's different skills in boxing. Joe Frazier had skills. Ray Mercer had skills. Like everybody has a skill that they prefer, and it's hard to put one skill unless you just you're just a bum. But it's hard to say, okay, this skill is better than this skill. Like knocking somebody out, that's a skill, right? Setting up the knockout, what Tank Davis does. How can you say that Shakur is more skilled than him? Because Tank, what he does, he operates in a manner that allows him to hit you with the kill shot. It takes skill to do that. Not only that, he's a small guy. So he's able to navigate these bigger guys and able to get these guys out of there. That is a superb skill to be able to put somebody in the scope and flatline them. That's a skill.
Now,
Shakur has
Coach.
a skill set. Yeah.
Now, before I went, I
Oh,
want
okay.
FaZe want to respond to that. Go ahead, FaZe. I'll let you cook on. Go ahead, FaZe.
No,
Respond
Coach,
to
I
it.
I want to go
And
after
then
you.
T, we gotta bring Lee. I'll let T. He'll get in.
I think Coach is absolutely right about Usyk. You know, Tyson Fury was like 60 extra pounds. You know, he fought him twice. AJ, Daniel Dubois fought him all twice. I don't think nobody kind of dispute the Shakur being pound for pound over Usyk. That'd be crazy. But when you look at two fighters like Tank Davidson and Shakur, I think you could pick at Tank's skills, and you know he gets, you might say he get hit a lot, you might say he's undersized, just physical attributes. Shakur really, there's really no kind of blueprint you can kind of give Shakur on how to beat him. I don't think anybody. I think you can kind of see what Tank don't like and what he does like. You can kind of see what Dev like and what Dev don't like. But Shakur, he got the highest level of out of those three, invincibility almost in that ring. And I hate to say that shit, but I can't.
But see, there's no such thing, man. Invincibility, you live in the world, man. That fighter never existed and never will exist. You know, I mean, we hold Shakur to a high level, cool. But can he beat everybody on Floyd Mayweather's resume?
No.
I don't think so. So and we even seen Floyd have to dig deep, get the trick bag. We never seen Shakur even have to really get out of second gear, which either he's so great or the people that he's fighting are just not that.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's also neutralized people too.
Man, you know what I mean?
Hold on. This is the thing right here, brother. You got to remember, man, a lot of these guys are boiling themselves down to weight classes where they have a clear advantage and they're going to dominate because they're better than the guy that they're fighting and they're bigger than the guy that they're fighting. That's why these guys are able to move through these weight classes like they didn't dominate, because these dudes are boiling themselves down to 25, 30 pounds and they get back in there with the guy they're fighting and they're freaking huge and they're already good anyway.
But coach, you can't say that if the dude goes up and down and he's not dominating them with size. He kept T.O. hands in his pocket. T.O. was on everybody's list once upon a time.
Shakur has been bigger than everybody he fought fight night.
Hold on.
He has been. Am I right or wrong?
If he wasn't not, he didn't utilize that fight that he fought. It had nothing to do with size.
I'm saying, but he's been. I understand that.
Nah. We're not gonna do that.
Maybe Yoshino.
Hold on, coach.
Maybe Yoshino was taller.
Nah. Jeremiah Nakatia, big boy.
Yeah, but I say the skill was the gap was too big. It was too big to overcome.
He took Zepeda, a guy that work rate. The skill might not be there, but he outworked everybody, and he
got no punching power. He got no punching power.
And it
Shakur has never been. He's never been an underdog. He's been a huge favorite on everybody that he fought. A tremendous favorite.
Mayweather too.
If a guy's throwing 1,000 punches and you neutralize that's a skill. He don't got the Tank knockout power. He fighting more often than a lot of these dudes, and he making it look easy. That's skills.
Was the favorite?
Yeah, jump in, Piero.
I don't think Floyd was the favorite against Corrales. I don't. Just saying. I don't think he was the favorite. I don't think he was the favorite that night.
Versus Corrales, no, he was not.
So yeah. That's this one thing that we say.
Okay, so my question to the panel is, how is one skill better than another skill? Because both guys have different skill sets. So what trumps Shakur's skill over Tank Davis' skill? Well, both of them are highly skilled.
It's your preference.
Well, that list seems to be how often you testing your sword. Tank might have skill set, but he gonna keep falling out of favor if you don't see him.
Real quick fun fact. I see I don't know, you guys were there, I wasn't. They said Mayweather was a favorite, 7-5 favorite, or 140 minus 140 to 150 against Diego Corrales. But different betting odds. That's real close. Different betting odds, but he was 24-0. Corrales was 33-0.
Can y'all hear me?
Great fight. Great fight.
Y'all hear that? I hear you, Piro, right there, but you going in and out. Y'all hear Piro?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you'll say that and then not say nothing else, Piro. We can't hear you now. That's crazy.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when, like, but to go back to what you just said though, when you got to use, you know what I'm saying? That the road, nobody thought Floyd was gonna beat him the way that he beat him. Not a soul. Not like that. Did nobody think Floyd was gonna do him like that?
I don't
Not
know if
Diego.
I don't know if nobody saw Shakur beating up T.O. like that. Not like that.
Nah, man, a lot of people said that, man. I was probably the only dude giving pushback. Word. I ain't hear like everybody. I was fighting on different panels just to try to make the fight competitive. Everybody was like, "This is a fight."
Another question is, I mean, how do we say that defensive skill is better than offensive skill? I mean, how can we
B3,
make
can you
that
hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, Piro.
Now you on mute. We can't hear anything now.
I mean,
Pure is trolling
it
us right
depends on
now.
it
It's
depends on
gotta
what you're
be.
talking about. Like,
Hey, that was the easiest money to be made, Shakur versus T.O.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You got brothers.
hey, Smoke, I was with you, Smoke. That's why I'm saying this shit. I was with
Oh
you.
yeah,
You know
FaZe
what I'm
was
saying?
on T.O. Yeah.
I
You know
ain't
what I'm saying?
tripping,
So,
man.
like, you know, I was just like, yo, this shit could be a good fight. And
I
everybody
think
was
it'd be
saying,
a good fight. That's all I was hoping for.
oh, like,
That's all I was hoping
damn.
for.
Yeah.
I got so mad. My
But
pride was
y'all was pushing, but see, y'all are real. See, now I know, and y'all over here with me on the panel. And we just growing. So y'all, that just goes to show that y'all just love the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing more, and y'all just want to see the boxing succeed. So like you have to kind of want the like you root for the underdog, you know,
Yeah.
because without that, then it's not interesting.
Right.
If there's not no upsets or no potential for an upset, nobody cares.
And then this the thing too though. You could sit there around 130, 140, and you could try to think of somebody to fight Shakur, and you don't sense that there's somebody that can beat him. But I think a lot of people sense that Shakur can beat Tank. I think a lot of people sense that.
But a lot of people think we had this conversation last night at the gym. We were talking about the same thing. It's a lot of people who think Tank on flatline Shakur. That's why it's a good fight.
That sounds
It's
crazy, man.
a lot of people think, and that don't sound crazy. Getting flatlined by Tank, he does it a whole lot.
Mhm.
So
Okay, Coach.
that's not out the realm of reality.
Let me ask the coach and let me ask the panel. I asked guys this a couple of times.
Mhm.
Would you be surprised? Would you be more surprised if Shakur beat Tank 8-4, or would you be more surprised if Tank knocks Shakur out?
I would be more surprised if Tank didn't knock Shakur out.
No, I said, would you be more surprised if Shakur won the fight with Tank 8-4 or 9-3 versus Tank knocking Shakur out? Would you be more surprised at Tank's knockout or more surprised that Shakur beat him 9-3?
I would be surprised if Shakur beat him 9-3.
Yeah, I would be surprised if Tank knocked him out. You know what I mean? That would be.
And this is why
y'all
it's
just on
a
opposite
good fight.
sides of it.
This
Go
is
ahead,
why
Coach.
it's a good fight. This is why it's a good fight
What you
because
think, B3 Smoke Session, Remo? What y'all think? Would y'all be more surprised if Shakur won 9-3 or more surprised if Tank knocked out Shakur Stevenson?
Now me personally, of course, I'm gonna be more surprised that Shakur got knocked out.
Man,
That's just me, and I'll move on. We just gonna keep it moving. What you Remo fell off. Smoke, talk to us.
the 9-3, man. Just like Coach was saying, like the underappreciation of like one skill for another skill set is crazy. Just is what it is. But you just got to be like, we can speculate all we want. Just can they get in the ring?
No, Smoke. I'm not letting you get out of that. Would you be more surprised if
I
Tank
said the
made this?
9-3. I said the
He said
denied.
the 9-3. He
Oh,
said,
the
yeah. He said
9-3?
so. He
Okay,
feels like
okay.
so. Now we gotta answer it a different way because everybody's intelligent. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll say this.
So hold on. So everybody. So I understand. Is it more probable that Shakur 9-3's Tank or Tank stops Shakur? In your opinion?
If you're looking at it, right, I get it. I get how everybody like that. It's more
Unanimous
probable.
decision. Let's just say unanimous decision. Is it more surprised that Shakur wins the unanimous decision or that Tank knocks out Shakur Stevenson?
According to their careers and how they fight, Tank knocks out Shakur Stevenson.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So and listen, this is why I love the sport of boxing. I love it because at the end of the day, you always gonna have people
Yeah.
on opposing sides of the coin, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we need. That pushes the
Yeah.
sport. Now, this is a fight that we'll never see. So we're gonna move on.
Yeah. Let's
Um
move on.
Salute Marvin Johnson in here. Cause we could stay talking. Listen,
Yeah.
now that Shakur is being in top in the pound for pound, Tank is well, maybe I'm jumping the gun. Let me pivot. I didn't get to do my rundown earlier. Now the PBC rundown really is Tank fighting Pitbull, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got Dalton Smith. He's the WBC champion at 140. Pitbull is the interim champion at 140. Right now, Alberto Puello is the mandatory for Dalton Smith. They're making that fight in Sheffield. That's going to be next for Dalton Smith. So they're already trying to get that belt up off of him.
Yeah. Everybody
So they're
getting
going
mandated. Yep.
right. So at that point, now we may probably get a Lamont Roach rematch if Lamont Roach doesn't fight Shakur, right? That might actually be a good fight for Shakur. Just do Lamont Roach, right? But if he doesn't get the Shakur fight, this is how it will play out, right? You get Gary Antoine versus Puello unification, and then something that because that's a rematch. That's PBC in house. Now and then say
I'll
that
be
again.
real with you. I'll be real with you. I just don't think that he gonna beat Dalton Smith. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I
be
don't like
real
Puello.
with
I don't like
You
Puello.
don't, y'all don't think
you.
Puello gonna beat
I don't like
Smith?
Puello, man. I hate Puello,
Bro.
man.
I don't, bro. Listen,
I'm tired of
at
seeing this
the
nigga.
very last minute, just because Matias, I was like, yo, I did my homework on Dalton Smith. I said, yo, we got some, listen. So hey man, everybody seen, matter of fact, B3, you from there. You seen Remember the Titans? Remember Hollywood?
Mm-hmm.
Woo! That's a cold white boy.
Oh, you talking about Sunshine?
Sunshine, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cold white boy. I'm just saying,
Man,
bro.
listen. Yeah, but here's the situation. Okay, we got to
Man,
see
he
because
out.
Matias, because
Okay.
it's styles make fights, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right.
Puello ain't no small guy.
No, he's not. But here's my
So
thing.
he's gonna box smart, and when he hits you, he got a little pop to him. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Now I'm just saying this. This is what I'm saying.
We'll see.
This is what I'm saying.
I like that fight though.
All
We're
I'm
gonna
saying,
see the odds on that one. I'm ready for the odds to come out on that one now.
all I'm saying is that when I watched him, I was like, yo, he got a different type of fighting to him. I don't think but his game plan was totally different than what I had seen. He went out there and outman Matias. That's
Yeah.
exactly what he went out there and did. He went out there and outman Matias, bro.
Hey, but maybe
Yeah,
that
he
could have been
did.
a Rocky. That could have been a Rocky Balboa moment. Where maybe he just fought great on that night. You
Right.
know.
But coach, what I'm saying is that when I seen him fight, that wasn't the style I thought he was gonna bring to that fight. I thought he was gonna literally outbox Matias.
But listen, yeah, nah, I did. Oh, you thought he was gonna win a decision?
I
You
thought he was
had
gonna
Dalton
win
all the
the
way.
decision. Yeah.
Man, Dalton ain't Dalton. Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought he was gonna get stopped. I thought Matias was going, or they was. Or I knew the fight was not gonna go to distance. So I just bet the fight not to go to distance. But I was kind of picking Matias to stop him. Uh, for the simple fact of his style, bro. You see how much he was hitting. I mean, he's not no boxer, man. Dalton Smith gonna mix it up. So he did well against Matias, but is he gonna
Stop him.
is he listen, but Matias, I mean,
He
we
stopped him
know
at
Matias did Matias beat Puello or did they rob Puello?
On paper, he got that win.
No, don't do that on paper talk. Did Puello win that fight on you in your eye? Yes or no?
It was a close fight, man.
Nah, I didn't think he won it.
It was a close fight.
Man, listen.
I'm not. It was a close fight, man. Like
In Sheffield, I'm not betting against. I'm not betting on outboxing in Sheffield against Dalton because Dalton is not showing me to be chinny or anything like that. So I'm
Man,
not going. I'm not betting with Puello in Sheffield.
you don't even
But
Oh, but he did get busted up that last fight, man. Dalton, he was busted up.
that's what I'm saying. Come on, coach.
Hey, man, but
Come
it
on.
happens, man. Sometimes
And
people
you
get
know
busted up,
Puello.
man, and they
You
don't
you
want to
seen
do it.
what
They don't
Puello
want to
can
do
do
it
under
again,
pressure.
bro. I'm telling you, when people get busted up, sometimes they don't want to travel down that road again, man, because that
Mm.
recovery is something else, and they like, I don't want to do that again. You know what I
He
mean?
young,
So
coach.
yeah, I feel you, man. But like I say, man, we land, after the fight, goes away, and the adrenaline wears off, and you laying in the bed, and your eyes swole up, and your head is throbbing, and your nose is hurting, and your jaw is sore. You're like, man, I don't want to do that no more. You know, you know what I mean? So they might want to he might switch it up. Okay, I mean, he fought great that night. He fought great, but he took some big shots too. But
Yeah.
he stayed on his feet, man. So Plato's a good fighter, man.
Mm.
He's a good fighter. It's gonna be a good fight, man. Because Plalo, he got good experience. He fought some good opposition, man. So
Yeah.
maybe it's a 50-50 fight, man. You know what I mean? 50-50 maybe.
Mm. I like that fight. They need to go ahead and get us a date on that. Hopefully they don't push it out too far. But we'll see. We got a lot of smoke coming up for the rest of the month.
I want.
Um,
I don't want to. I don't want to go back far on this. I know you about to go forward, but hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. If they was to fight Tank and Stevenson, if Tank beat Shakur, that's just as good as Sugar Ray beating Tommy Hearns, in my opinion, bro.
Oh man, stop it, man. What you over there smoking, man?
That ain't just as
Man,
good as.
man, you over there, you on that goddamn Jamel Charlo over there, man. You what? That's like
Man,
Sugar Ray beating Tommy Hearns, man. Come on,
yeah,
man.
man,
Them
yeah,
two different
man.
fighters, dog.
I
You
know they
can't even
different
put
fighters.
Shakur and Tommy Hearns in the same sentence, man. This man was a goddamn Motor City Cobra striking people out. What you talking about, man? Man, somebody
Coach,
check that man cup, man. That
coach,
man on some
coach,
gin and
man.
juice or something, man.
So you don't think Shakur is that good as Tommy Hearns as a
They
boxer?
different, bro. They different. They're different. They're different. They're different. They're both
I know
good
they
and they're
got
all
different
right, but
styles. I'm just
they're
saying, do you
different.
think Shakur is that good to be? You said he should be mentioned with Tommy Hearns. That what you said.
No, absolutely not. They're not even the same stratosphere, man. It's like
yeah.
put it like the reason why I say that is Shakur's fighting at 140. If he moves up to 47, this hypothetical matchup we'll never know.
Yeah,
And it's all it's just for fun.
yeah.
147, Tommy Hearn versus 147, Shakur Stevens. Shakur Stevens is going to bed.
Word,
I
word,
ain't got
word.
shit to say. All right, go ahead, B3, man. I ain't got shit to say.
Shit, hey, man. At 35, he going to bed. You gotta remember, Tommy Hearn went from 35 to 75, bro. We talking about like don't look at them. Don't look at them losses the same way. He fighting totally different fighters. Word.
dang. Hey, coach. So let me ask you this. While we here, and shout out to everybody in here. Y'all know we a growing channel, and I appreciate all the love and support. Coach, they got Devin. They're trying
Give
to
me 1
put
second.
Devin. Okay, coach. I'm gonna bring coach in on this, but I believe with the situation, they're trying to put Devin in somewhat of a trick bag now because he would literally be fighting. They're trying to say put him on somebody's undercard and then fight Ryan on probably somebody's under. Man, that's a lot of work. Now, of course, we've seen him do it. Smoke saying get a bag. I understand. I'm with you. I want to see Devin Rowley and I want to see Devin Ryan. But I mean, what I'm saying, I don't want to. I don't want to do too much, right? I don't want to pull a Marky Dan smoke. You know what I'm saying? But the nuts, the nigga he got the nuts to sign up to unify with Rolly at 147, a puncher who we literally seen just beat up the guy that beat him up. So he not only gonna fight him in a couple months, he gonna fight Ryan 3 months after. So this is pound for pound stuff.
Oh yeah, I give him credit for that, man. Cause I was like, whoa, cause Rolly could mess the bag up, man. I ain't
Yeah,
saying
that's
he did.
crazy.
He rolling the dice for sure, man.
This a fight, man. So you got to make weight. You got a lot of things is on the line, and really, so I feel like it's a good. I feel like it's good for the sport. Hopefully, he just go ahead and get it done. Let me see if Puro. We got some audio. Puro, talk to us.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you coming through. You coming through. You coming through, but it's a little choppy. Talk to us.
My bad. I'm on speakerphone in the car. And
Oh, okay.
I just want to touch it on the pound for pound real quick because I wanted to get that thought off my head. But
Yeah.
y'all were cooking on something else. Can I get that out real quick?
Oh yeah, do it.
Okay. Yeah. So like I was saying, I respect Usyk's opinion, and I respect anybody's opinion that has pound for pound. Like we're saying, it's subjective. But like me personally, I don't have Usyk or Shakur on the pound for pound list, and that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Usyk because of the heavyweight, and Shakur, I just don't think he's top 5 pound for pound.
Who's your top 5 pound for pound?
I got in no particular order, in a way, and that's tough, man, because like Bud is gone, Canelo lost, Bivol definitely better beef. So in a way, better beef, Bivol, a Bam. That's probably like off the top of my head, the only ones I think are kind of truly worthy right now, in my humble opinion.
No, hold on. So no David Benavidez?
No, of course not, bro. I mean, that's like literally, if like I say, anybody got him on there?
Puro.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say this
yeah,
because
yeah.
everybody's thinking it.
Okay.
You excluded all blacks.
I did.
No, you had no black Americans. You had Inouye, Bivol, Beterbiev, and Bam.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So
And that's because I don't have a top
if
10 because I don't think they're worthy.
now Shakur, now I'm just messing with you, Pure. I feel like
No, I
Shakur
know.
should be. I feel like Shakur should be top 5 pound for somewhere in there. I feel like because this is his 4th division. I mean, well, he's been champion since he probably been champion for about 6-7 years now. Going through divisions. He just beat Tio. Now Tio is highly regarded. I
But that's the thing,
mean,
though. Like that we like at least I try to choose. I'm sorry to cut you off. Try to choose my words carefully. Like you just said, Shakur was
no
going through
sensitive.
divisions. Like Shakur has not gone through any divisions.
Who? Oscar Valdez and Jamel Herring. That's
He
what? I
ain't
mean,
been
what he's supposed to
undisputed.
be. He unified.
He hasn't been undisputed champ.
And I'm not even on the undisputed tip.
Oh,
It's like to me going through divisions is like literally like at least knock off 5 of the top dudes. Like undisputed, obviously was kind of like a no brainer. But like Shakur, like literally until recently, like he had like no defenses of any of the titles that he won previously. He had maybe one. And still it's slim pickings. Like literally, like he picked up the vacant at 135, beat Tapeta, which was number 1 on all the sanctioning bodies, so that's a good win.
yeah.
But then now he's gone. He's at 140. So for me, pound for pound is not just skills and stuff. And I think Coach was bringing it up earlier
All
too.
right, now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. We taking Bud out, right? He's not there.
Oh yeah, because he's retired.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Hmm.
Just off of 2025, or just okay, let's just say the last year, right? The last year of boxing that we've seen. Can we do that? Y'all can stay with me on that. The last
Yeah, I
year
mean
of boxing.
that's pretty
All
much
right, let me just say.
what it is.
So
That's
let me
pretty much
say
what
this:
it
the
is.
last year of
Yeah.
boxing, give me 2 better wins than Cepeda and Teofimo. Talk to me.
And are we still on pound for pound, or you just want
We on we on
better wins?
any fighter that got 2 better wins than that.
Then what was the 2 wins again? Talk to me.
Teofimo Lopez and William Cepeda.
And you want 2 fighters?
No, any fighter.
Oh,
Find
any
one.
fighter, Bam Rodriguez.
Name the 2 names that he
The
fought last year.
what?
That he beat.
The Argentinian guy and the African dude.
Hey man,
Cafu and Fernando
Cafu
Martinez.
and Puma.
Come on, cut it out, Puro. All right, anybody else got
Wait, what do you mean
anybody?
cut it out, bro?
I
Like
mean,
literally, like
you can
you
throw
asked
Bulls
Debo.
ain't
You
me.
got
can
no
throw
better
Debo
I gave
there
wins
them
for
to
though.
that,
you.
man.
Bills,
I
the
gave them
number
to you.
one. Hold on, the number 1 rated lightweight and the 2-time lineal champion.
Man,
Come
Teofimo
on, man.
Lopez ride that 1 win like Tyson
Come
Fury
on,
did,
y'all.
man. No, you got to
He
keep
had
it
two
100, man. This
wins.
Did he?
dude,
What
come
about
on,
the
man.
other one when he went up to 140 and beat Josh Taylor?
Man, that
Big
dude,
three,
Josh
you
Taylor
asked.
washed up,
You asked.
dog.
Like literally, you
I
can't
know,
debate
Pierre, that's
facts.
your
B3,
opinion.
you asked.
But come on,
You asked.
Cafu just got the belt, and Fernando. We know Puma's a hell of a fighter, but come on,
Yeah, and he's been
over
there,
Tia.
and like
Come on, Tiafimo is
literally,
really. I can't believe this.
like literally,
I think
like that,
Usyk
like literally, Shakur
didn't he beat
don't hold a
Tyson
candle to
Fury
Bam.
twice in
Shakur don't hold a candle
2025?
to Bam.
Nah, he just fought Daniel Dubois,
Who?
Oh, I
somebody that
thought
he
he fought
already
Tyson
stopped. He
Fury and
just fought
Daniel Dubois.
somebody that he already stopped.
Yeah, but like, well, we can't. Well, like literally, I'm
He didn't
gonna
fight
be frank,
Agate,
and
remember?
I'm not the biggest. I'm not the biggest Bam fan, but I respect him so much because like that guy's supremely skilled. We can't compare Shakur to Bam, bro. They're not on the same level, not even close.
Break that down for us.
Yeah, that's
Like
interesting
just
right there. I don't know about that one now.
quality of wins, complete fighter. It's not even
Mm.
close, bro. Not even close, bro.
Mm. So Bam is more of a complete fighter than Shakur.
Of course, because Bam is like literally is this. It's like a baseball player, 5 tools. You know,
Mm.
offense, defense. He could hit the long ball. Like literally, like he could beat you in many ways. Like literally, like I mean, Shakur is talented. Like literally, like I think there's nobody that's been close to beating Shakur. But Bam, bro, like Bam, like come on, like look at his resume. Like just the knockout over Estrada is like trumps his whole entire resume in my opinion.
Hey yo,
In a fight that I didn't think he was gonna win.
Yeah,
I thought Estrada was gonna knock him out, and that's what convinced me.
and
Like, okay,
didn't
Bam is the
Estrada put him on his
real
pockets?
deal Holyfield. What happened, brother?
So Estrada dropped Bam.
yo,
Okay.
Um,
Or
I'm an
and
IM44. I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on? Hold on. Now,
yeah,
that's no big deal. But
no, it's not.
also, we got the young, the Mexican fighter that was kind of slick, and he didn't he break Bam's jaw off the back foot?
Yeah, and I thought Bam lost that fight, but he didn't. So we gotta go with the facts. We gotta go with the facts.
Hold on. What fight do you think Shakur lost?
No, well, like literally, there's a debate. Edwin De Los Santos, but he didn't lose, so we gotta go with the facts.
I got you. We'll go with the facts. Nah, Bam is a hell of
We
a
gotta
fighter. That's one of my
go. We
favorite
gotta go. We
fighters.
gotta go.
I like sparring with Pure. That's my guy. Hey, let me bring in T here. You ain't really got to speak all morning, but I am for 444. This your first time on the panel. What's going on? Good
What's
to see
going
you, man.
on? What's going on, brother? What's going on, panel? Yeah, I just wanted to. I don't know what a lot of people don't agree that Shakur is pound for pound number one. What Usyk said that's an issue.
Yeah, nobody. I mean, well, Puro doesn't agree. I mean, I don't really. Maybe he's 1-1, maybe, but I just feel like over the
Shakur himself
last,
doesn't agree. Shakur himself doesn't agree. He gave it to Usyk.
he had a great. I mean, he got a good body of work, but he just had a great last year. I mean, getting the Tiafimo win and the Zepeda win, I think those are the 2 biggest wins. If I, you know what I'm saying, if I'm really, maybe I can look at who David beat, but
hey
nah, I think
yo,
Tiafimo being 2-time lineal, that's probably the biggest win.
Yeah.
yo.
And so, as far as Usyk is concerned, what do y'all consider his biggest win?
Well, it was Daniel Dubois. I think that's the only person he fought in 2025. Let me pull it up. Go ahead, T Hill. T Hill's about to jump in. Go ahead, Cook T Hill.
Yeah, man. First and foremost, dog. What up with it, Porter? What up with it, Porter? I came in there and I heard you say something about putting Devin and Rolly on the or Devin and whomever on a Tank undercard. Heck yeah, that would be an excellent idea. Line everybody up that the little guy got to justify himself to prove that he is great, that they don't have to do the same, so that we can find out how much bread they can make under the same format. And then on top of that, how much exposure they can get. Then let's start the diatribe about how we can get these fights going so that we can get people really interested in possibly seeing them in the ring together. Going back also to the fact that, you know, it's a lot of stuff going on concerning the guy. Well, the little guy was once in exile. He was always a woman beater. He was definitely on the run as a fugitive, and the nigga was hiding out in Cuba somewhere, ducking out of the reach of the police. And when that was happening, he was not ever going to be in the ring yet, and still it was about him. Meanwhile, the people who have been doing a great deal to show the people, the viewing public, how special and how valuable they are, was not getting that look. So they started to fabricate and concoct stuff to try to make sure that these people get the value, the just due, shout out to KB, that they deserve, and rightfully so. So they started spinning things. We're spinning things. We're trying to make sure that we put the proper look on folk that should be getting the proper look. Then all of a sudden, you know, boom, we got stuff talking about how he really guilty. They got him. He about to go to jail, only to find out that the person representing him said this stuff unprosecutable. Now we got to return to the ring. So now everybody's going up there trying to take that time before we can actually get anything on point, on record, saying this is a direct day of coming back, to try to get that you know, that look again, that buzz again, rightfully so. All that means is the real is coming back. Hopefully the real is in his real state of mind and he's focused and determined. And hopefully he tired of people munching off his name for fame and talking down on his name. So hopefully by doing that and putting them on the card, we can get some treadway to getting them into the ring. Because you said pound for pound. I agree. Usyk, to me, defines what pound for pound is. I think if you put his skill set in the ring and they're all size equal, he's going to, at this point in time, edge out a couple of folks. I know he is fighting at the heavyweight, so they disqualify heavyweights, but he didn't start as a heavyweight, and he's been beating bigger people most of his career. That being said, I ain't mad at nobody that a Ring magazine ranks or anybody else rank as a pound for pound top 10 finalist. Don't care where they place him. The real test where we can see that would be in the ring. So for certain folks, we can find out where they really rank if they can just get in the ring. So I'm hoping that we can get these people, especially the people we want to see lose or being disproven that they really was worth that value, get in the ring with the people that they can really justify themselves and their values against. Because then we can start seeing the chips fall where they may. Now,
let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Shakur having the T.O. and Zepeda wins on his resume for the last year. Do you feel, are those the best two wins from any boxer that you can think of? Or do you feel like maybe a Bam or somebody else has done better over the last year?
I like Bam. I think Bam's a tremendous talent, but I don't believe that Bam holds his victories over his opponents. Kind of going to carry the clout that maybe a Zepeda and a T.O. carry. Now, does that detract away from Bam? No, I think Bam's a fantastic, but I think he has uber talent. I think that, you know, he might not get the respect that he's due. Much more on a level that's more disrespectful than it is for Shakur. I think Shakur is a talented fighter. I think he's very, very good at what he does. I don't think that he really has faced any threat, to tell you the truth, but unfortunately, that's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? He's just better than most of the people he get in the ring with. Do I think T.O. was as good as many people say?
Somebody's getting the call. Y'all can hear me? Yo, someone was getting a call.
The nastiest part about it is, what if Shakur is just way better than Tank too? That's just nasty.
Well, it's two different skill sets, man. That's why the fight is so good. You know what I mean? It's like Ken Shakur's
Yeah,
defense, because that's the only way he wins that fight. His defense is going to have to be superb. I don't think he's going to out offense
1000%.
Tank Davis. I really don't. And not only that, it's just with the amount of vitriol, that's been going back and forth with these two camps and these two fighters, over the past 3-4 years, gonna come to a fever pitch. One thing about a guy like Tank is that if you put a battery in this dude's back, man, he gonna try to do something to you, man. If he start talking about I'm gonna break your jaw, that's the different Tank right there. When he tell you to believe your kids, I know he said the same thing to Lamont Roach, but I don't really think he really had that spite for Lamont like that. But I think he want to do something to Shakur. And I think that fight will be personal. I think, and it'll be a good. Sometimes the fights that are personal, they do turn out to be good fights because he got a lot of motivation to win. Both guys are undefeated. Nobody wants to give an inch. Both guys want to walk out that ring victorious. So that's why it should be a great fight.
Coach, you said you think he want to do something to score, huh?
Hey, I think so, man. I think Tank want to do something to him. That's why it's a good fight, man. And Shakur, Shakur is a great fighter, man. Both guys are undefeated, man. At the top of the game, you know what I mean. So that's a super fight, man.
And I think the only reason why it wouldn't surprise me for Shakur to do what he do is because he don't mind, not engaging. He don't mind letting Tank swing at the air. He don't. His fight is not to just, he don't care if he lands a good left hand in the fight. You know what I mean? It's okay. We'll stand here. I'll make you miss. I'll throw 3-4 jabs, and that'll be the end of the fight.
But he's not going. In my opinion, he's not going to win that decision. He's going to have to dominate Tank Davis to get a decision on him. It's not going to be no nip and tuck. If he doesn't go out there and literally dominate Tank Davis, I don't see him getting a decision against Tank.
I mean, Shakur always, he going to be on the front foot. As soon as he see Tank even act like he's going to throw, he going to jump back. Then he'll get back on the front foot, still a jab. And then he'll keep jumping back.
And he ain't gonna win like that. He's not gonna win like that. They're not gonna give it to him. I promise you. He's gonna have to dominate him.
If Tank never hits him with a combination or hits him clean with that left hand, Tank ain't winning that fight.
Bro, but what you saying is like two different things. You saying the Tank ain't gonna land punches, man. This dude is a master at setting people up and landing shots. He's gonna catch Shakur. It ain't if, it's when. Yeah, you know what I mean. It ain't if, it's when. But that's what it is right there.
Yeah.
Great point. He's definitely gonna land something.
Yeah.
But Shakur just gonna be smart, man. I mean, Shakur has experience with him.
Yeah, you could be so smart. He's gonna be smart enough not to get hit. He's gonna lose the decision. He's not gonna beat Tank on the decision unless he goes out there and he's gonna have to dominate him.
You can't.
If it's a close, he's gonna have to. What do you mean you can't rob? It happens all the time. It won't be a robbery either.
No,
if it's a close round, they're gonna swing at the Tank. I'm telling you, bro. Judges gonna favor their offense from an A-side fighter over another. We can call Tank the A-side. I think we can all agree the Tank is A-side in that fight.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So they're gonna favor.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
At what point is Shakur gonna let them do what they do?
He gotta do what he do. Hey, like I said, I always, to me, man, I just don't think that Shakur is gonna be willing to counterpunch. Yes, he's great at missing, and he'll counterpunch with certain people. I don't know if he's gonna be able. I don't know if he's gonna want to pull that trigger against Tank and run that risk of getting caught. Because let's not forget that Tank Davis is a tremendous counterpuncher. Let's don't just boil him down to just some caveman type of fighter. Coach, he's a good fighter, man. Kid's a good fighter, man. Tank's a good fighter.
I know he is, but do he counter dumb shit or do he counter like flawless boxing? Like You know, you got Ryan throwing the same combination 3 times. Same thing with Leah Santa Cruz. You got Rolly running in there like an
But
idiot.
the thing about it though, but Shakur wouldn't even be there to counter. That's the difference between Tank and Shakur. Shakur wouldn't have been there to counter. He would have been out the way. If anything hot coming at Shakur, he's not standing there and countering anything. He's getting the heck out of Dodge, man.
And then he'll step back on him, catch him, you know, trying to reset his feet, throw a jab.
I'm telling you, Shakur's gonna get counterpunch, but both of them gonna get counterpunch. Tank's gonna catch Shakur. He's gonna counterpunch him. If they sit in the pocket, them little short arms that Tank got, they're gonna get there faster than Shakur's.
I don't think Tank sitting in the pocket work is that good from the way Lamont was winning in the inside versus Tank, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Lamont won that fight, but
completely winning in the inside against Tank. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, Tank's in the inside. Lamont's giving him chances to you know, hit him. I'm thinking one of them punches is going to hurt Lamont, but it's just like, damn. Okay, so your power comes from, you know, a guy just being straight out reckless or something, because Lamont gave you chances to hurt him. You couldn't hurt him.
But just because Lamont did it don't mean Shakur could do it. We got to stop doing that. I'm not giving nobody the credit for somebody else's work, man.
And coach, you know this. Boxers are willing to give up something. You know what I mean? Like they might say, okay, you're not gonna hit me with the left hand, but you can probably hit me with the right. If I can catch it, you ain't gonna hit me with it. But I'm willing to give you your right hand, but you ain't hit me with the left hand. If Shakur puts him in one of them situations, man, it's a long night for that kid. He's shorter. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I think you underestimating Tank boxing IQ, man. That dude got a high boxing IQ. He's operating on a high level, man.
So coach, who has a better boxing IQ, Shakur or Lamont?
You know that. I mean,
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
Both guys. It is. Both guys are smart their own way, man. I mean,
let me ask you this question, Coach. Let me ask you this question: who won that fight between Lamont and Tank Davis?
I feel like Lamont won the fight.
I agree. Okay. So you don't do triangle theories, right? That's what you're saying. You're saying because just
because Lamont won don't mean that Shakur is going to win.
What about this?
That doesn't mean.
What about this?
That doesn't mean anything.
What about the guys that Shakur Stevenson are sparring? Terrence Crawford, Keyshawn Davis. Do you think that level of elite boxing helps him in somewhat way be special in the ring?
I think that type of sparring is good depending on who you're fighting against. If you're fighting somebody like Marcos Madonna, that sparring is not going to be good for you. That's not the type of sparring you need. You need to adjust your sparring according to who you're facing. You know, if you're facing Sebastian Fundora, sparring with Terrence Crawford, not going to do you a bit of good.
But if you're trying to fight Tank Davis and you fighting with a Terrence Crawford, somebody that's that heavy-handed, and he's even bigger than Tank, and he's using his right hand as his lead hand.
Brian Norman said that Tank punches harder than Terrence Crawford.
Well, I mean that can't be proven. I don't see that being proven.
You got it, Nick, coach.
I'm just saying. The man was in the ring with both of them. He said that Tank got that one punch. He thumping. He said Tank is thumping. He said Terrence got power, but Terrence breaks you down. He said Tank thumping, and it happened, bro. The hardest I ever been hit was by a super middleweight. The dude was 168 pounds. I've been hit by heavyweights and everything. This super middleweight felt like I got struck by lightning, bro.
Yeah. I didn't see that. I didn't see that in Lamont Roach fight. So I'm
hey, FaZe, don't do that, man. You know, Tank was he wasn't.
I'm leaning towards Tank is catching these guys with clean ass counter punching, hard punches for sure, but just clean ass power punches that, you know, these guys are getting wild and throwing stupid punches at them.
I mean, I seen Shakur. He fought Artem. He beat him, but it was a decent fight.
Why are they stupid punches? I don't understand.
I think it's stupid punches when you got, like, they got highlights of Ryan Garcia throwing the same combination twice. I mean, 3 times in a row. Leo Santa Cruz throwing 3 combinations twice. Rolly ran at Tank with like a 4-punch combination. Ran at him, and Tank just said, "Okay, I'm gonna slide back, boom, and get you out the way." Ain't nobody basically like Shakur Stevenson finna sell itself out to get a little punch on you, Tank. We gonna wait.
Yeah,
but I still don't understand. Go ahead.
I have to agree
Well,
with you. One of the issues what Lamont Roach showed is what I mean. I'm gonna be honest with you. He just showed discipline. Any disciplined fighter that's going to make Tank start to see the holes in Tank's game. What the brother is explaining this is very true. Sometimes I don't even understand why these fighters even sell out like that. Maybe Tank gives them a level of confidence that they feel that they can just go in for the kill, and that's where Tank sets you up. But any
Maybe he's a
disciplined
little guy
fighter
in there or
gives
something. I
Tank
don't know what it
major
is.
problems. Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Any disciplined
Get in
fighter
on
gives
that,
Tank
Peter.
problems. Go ahead.
I mean, I still don't understand why they're called stupid punches because, like, until Tank was able to pick up their time and adjust, they were being effective. If they weren't being effective, then okay, I get it. But like, they were being effective
So
until
I
Tank
can
adjusted.
explain why it's stupid. I can explain why it's stupid. Okay, boxing is a game of chess almost. If you're spamming the same punch, you to think that your opponent is not going to adjust is stupid. So yeah, you gotta sometimes hide the punches, mix the punches up. Don't do the same rhythm and the same timing to where the opponent can time you. That's what makes it stupid. Yes, there was some effectiveness in the beginning, but it's a game of chess. If I make you believe that you can continue to hit me, guess what happens? I can catch you and I can lay you out because you're going to get overconfident to think that I'm not going to adjust. I'm saying
Hey,
Shakur
but
Stevenson, go ahead.
I mean, you say throwing
I'm
the same
listening.
punch over and over again. People throw multiple jabs throughout a contest. So, I mean,
Well, I'm
Yep.
talking
what are we
about like
talking
Stab
I
about
seen
jab
here?
in
like
particular, coach.
I seen like a 1-2 by Ryan, then a 1-2 like in the same 15-second span. Like he literally came to take with the left hook,
But
right
you,
hand,
but
left
you,
hook,
but you
right
got the
hand, left
luxury of
hook, right
watching it in
hand.
slow motion on your television, watching the replay. He's
Tank
standing in
slowing
front
that
of it,
shit
and this
down.
man
Tank
is
slowing that
shooting
shit
hot
down.
fast, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
different. It's a different when somebody's standing in front of you. Yeah, you looking at it on TV. Oh, why he didn't get out of the way? You ain't got but a split second to move,
no.
bro. So
We
for him to
say
even be able to stand there and navigate that and land
no.
that
That's
correct
no.
shot
That's
is
I ain't taking
highly
that from him.
skillful, man.
No. That's skill.
Talk to him,
No.
coach.
I ain't saying that ain't skill. That's skill like a motherfucker. But as a
Mm.
disciplined fighter, why are you doing that to Tank? And you know what he
Correct.
brings to the table. Why are you
Correct.
doing that? You know what he
Because
brings
of
to
the
the table.
respect
Why
of
are you doing that?
respect of Tank's
Okay,
skills.
Let
if
me
a
let
fight
me let
breaks
me.
out, because
And
some
you
point
didn't
in
and you
time a
didn't hit
fight
him
gonna break
and you
out.
didn't hit him with the first two combos. You missed the first two. You literally missed the first two times. You can go to the Leo Santa Cruz and the Ryan Garcia and the Rolly. You missed the first two combinations. You kept swinging at him. Why? Step back,
Well,
reset. What are you
well,
No,
doing?
in Leo's defense,
because Tank offered him. He made him a deal. He made him a deal he couldn't refuse. That's called. He set a trap on him. He gave him something and he took it away.
Mhm.
He gave it to him
Yeah,
again. He took it away, and then the next time he made him pay for it. That's IQ, brother. You let a
exactly.
fool. You
Correct.
let a. You let a
So let
fool
me
get
let me say
comfortable. You let a fool
let me
get
say
comfortable
something.
making a mistake.
Oh
You
no,
let him
So
get
so
comfortable
Correct.
making a mistake, and then you
that's
make
not
him
okay,
being
pay.
disciplined, bro.
let me
Yeah, you have
Only
to
the
interject real
low
understand
quick.
those
only the
nuances. You
only
can't just call it stupid.
only the low
Let
IQ
me
boxers
interject
is
real
gonna
quick.
go for that shit. I'm telling you,
Thank
Shakur
you.
not going for
Exactly.
that
Man,
Hey,
shit.
all this
Fade. Hey,
IQ stuff, that's nothing
let
but a talking point. I'm so
No,
tired of
it's
hearing this boxing
not.
IQ stuff. It's ridiculous, man.
When have you
Break the
seen
fight
No,
Shakur?
down.
let
That's all we say. Oh, he
let
got
me
a higher
interject real
IQ.
quick.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
Well,
yeah.
coach,
Hey, hold
is
on,
they use it
Shakur. Hold on,
in
hold
the
on,
improper
hold
context,
on,
and
Team
what they
Shakur.
do is they
Hold on,
give
Pierre.
credit. Hold on, real quick, P3, and I'm out because I got to finish this gutter. Literally, they use it in the wrong context because they give IQ to one fighter and they don't give IQ to the other fighter. So I hear what you're saying, coach. But go ahead, cook, fella.
Hey, Blue, talk to him, man. What's going on?
Yeah. By far, in my personal opinion, there's people talk about somebody that can set up punches, set traps, right? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it like this: Shakur sets traps too. Anybody that thinks that you don't have to set a trap by just being able to knock somebody out, you can set a trap by being able to hit them with a certain punch. You can set a trap by basically putting them in a position to where they're moving a certain kind of way to where now you can take advantage of them. There's all kind of ways in boxing you can set a trap. It's not just about delivering a power shot to knock somebody out. It's boxing for a reason. We have to stop
Exactly.
getting hung up. We have to stop getting hung up on, he's the only person in this goddamn boxing era right now to this day. The Tank is the best. He sets traps. That's all I hear. Shakur said straps. His ring IQ is so high to where he
Hey,
hasn't
I
had a
gotta.
close fight. He
Hold on.
has
I gotta jump in real quick. We cannot drop no GDs on this platform ever. Appreciate the love and support. This B3SPN, we definitely working. Uh,
I want to say my bad, brother. I'm sorry.
yeah. We listen. We got a Christian audience. I'm a Christian as well, and hey, we get into some money. We monetize now, so we gotta. I don't even like people typing the N word in the chat or saying it on the panel. We trying to get to some money, so let's work.
But just to
um,
refute that, now
so no, no, I
you
wasn't
can
done.
have
I
a.
wasn't done,
Go ahead.
Coach. I
Okay, my
wasn't
bad. I
done.
thought you finished.
Yeah,
My
no, you
fault.
good. You good. I wasn't done yet. Um, so what I was saying is that we have to get off that narrative that Tank is the only person, because that's what it sounds like. That's what it seems like whenever
No,
you talk
no.
about Tank. No,
I
hold
think
on.
Blue. Go
Whenever you
ahead.
talk about Tank, is people saying, "Oh, he sets up traps. That's why he does this." Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if we can get to that ring with Shakur is gonna be able to frustrate that man. I promise you this, and he's gonna be able to win this fight easily. People, there's a reason why this man deflects. It makes it seem like what has he done? He's done nothing in the sport. There's a reason, and I'm telling y'all this, and I can't wait. I believe the fight won't happen. It's not gonna materialize. And I know why. Because you're not going to allow your fighter to go out there and be made. They're not going to put him in a position like a Terrence Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. You see how the promoters were basically holding them back. Earl, Earl, nope, Earl. And then Earl went out of his way. Bud and Earl went out their way to make the fight.
You
You
think
see
it's
what I'm
gonna come
saying?
down to that, Blue? You think it's gonna
But
come
I
down
got.
to
Yeah,
Tank
it is.
dropping
It
them?
is.
I
Because the
I
want
simple
to
know it's
fact
refute.
is,
I
coming
want to
down.
what's
refute what my
gonna
That's the
brother's
what
fight,
saying,
Tank.
man.
no, I got you. You can. But that's what the situation is gonna be. It's gonna be a situation like that because you gotta understand. Just like Tank, everybody talks about Tank. I personally believe that Shakur's ring IQ is above Tank's, and that's just what I believe. You see what I'm saying? That's my belief. But I'm gonna say it like this: it's gonna be another situation where Bud versus Earl. He's gonna get in there. He's gonna expose him and make him look like he's average, and that's what it's gonna be. And he's gonna do it easy.
Let him
Hey,
get. Let him
Blue.
get in. Let him
Yeah, go
respond.
ahead.
Hey,
Let
hey,
Coach
Go
Eddie
ahead. Go
get in
I'm
on
gonna
ahead.
that.
say
You
Coach
one
got
Eddie,
it.
go
thing.
You
ahead.
got it, coach.
Okay, but now
You got it,
I
coach.
hear all the IQ talk. That's cool. Like to me, the IQ talk is turned into a talking point because whenever people just want to defend their fighter and they just say, "Oh, he had a better IQ." Okay, cool. It's so much more that goes into boxing besides IQ. It's will, it's skill, it's determination, it's motivation, speed, power, agility. What type of camp you had, trainer, sparring partners. All this stuff goes into your training camp. Now, both guys got all those bases covered, no doubt. But what happens when a guy gets hurt? It don't matter how smart you are, you're hurt. You can't if you're not smart enough to recover, you're in trouble. Or if you can't recover, you're in trouble. Now I'm not saying Shakur may win this fight. I ain't got a dog in the hunt. I'm just saying I believe that Tank's gonna get the job done. But you can be you can have a great IQ, you just don't have the physical skill to pull it off. You
Hey,
don't have
Coach.
the reflexes to do it. You don't have the speed to do it. So you can be a bump, or you can be like a mid-level fighter that's highly intelligent, but your body just won't allow you to execute what your mind is trying to tell you to do. You can't
And,
do it.
and, and Coach, that's the difference I'm saying between a Tank Davis and a Leo Santa Cruz and a Ryan Garcia and a Rolly Romero. Tank has an IQ that sets him apart from them guys. It's not even the
Thank you.
physical strength. It's the IQ that Tank has above those gentlemen. That he can say, okay, Rolly, you gonna keep doing this shit. I'm gonna catch on and I'm gonna hurt you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's
I,
IQ. And
I,
the
I
highest
think both
level,
guys are professors. Both guys are professors,
yeah,
man,
yeah,
in,
yeah,
in,
yeah,
in their
yeah, yeah,
boxing
Well,
yeah,
ring, brother.
yeah, 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 yeah.
well,
That's a
well.
fact.
See,
That's a
once
fact.
again, they both are professors. But see, the Lamont Roach fight showed us where Tank Davis IQ is at. Okay, and
Hmm.
when you just mentioned, Coach, about what do you do when a fighter gets hurt or what? Well, we saw what a fighter does. They take a knee. blame it on their
Mm-hmm.
hair in their eye. They
Mm-hmm.
walk to the side of the ring and stick their body out the ring and get their face wiped with a towel. And this is what happens. The reality is this: that fight between Lamont Roach was not a fight of who was more stronger or any of that. Who were more athletic? No, it was a fight of IQ. And what you saw was that Lamont's IQ surpassed Gervonta Davis because Gervonta Davis could not figure out how to get and to stop what Lamont Roach was doing. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
reality. And that was Lamont Roach. Now, go ahead.
Okay, I feel you. I think Shakur with his masterful defense, a lot of times it does require IQ to pull off a masterful defense like that. But I think that's why a lot of people will boost his IQ up because he doesn't get hit that much. It could be that he just had cat-like reflexes. That could be a
Well,
part of it. The man
I
reflexes
mean,
are tremendous.
so what I find interesting about Shakur is that everybody wants to gloss over his last two fights, which he didn't only show defensive eliteness, he also showed a level of offense eliteness. He stood in the pocket with Zepeda and was popping Zepeda in between shots and also avoiding getting hit. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
masterful on both ends. He wasn't running, he matched distance, he stood there. Same thing with Tio. No one gives him credit for not running around. The dude stood there and fought on all levels. That to me, what you saw similar to what Lamont Roach did with Tank. He didn't run. He stood there and gave Tank everything he asked for with no problem.
He gave him a chance.
Mm-hmm.
He even gave him a
Exactly.
chance. I'm here, Tank.
Exactly.
Knock me out.
Knock me out, Tank. I mean, it's like I don't see the.
Bad motherfucker, boy.
I mean, and this is the same
Now,
Lamont Roach that got destroyed by Jamel Herring that Shakur destroyed. I mean, and I know you don't do the triangle theory. I get you, but me personally, I don't hold it to a T. But you can learn some things from how fighters fight each other, who loses, and all that. There's something to learn from it, and you can pick some things up. I'm not saying it's 100%, but I mean, Lamont Roach got destroyed by Jamel Herring. He lost, and Shakur destroyed Jamel Herring. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
And Shakur has respectable power too. He has respectable power.
Let me ask you this.
Blue, let me
How
say
much
this real quick. Let me say this
okay.
real quick, Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, salute to everybody in tap like hey, AC in here, real supporter. Hey, we on 2 hour and 30. It was a minute ago since Jay will put some color in the chat. We can. Please put the color in chat. Thank Ronald for blessing the Cash App earlier as well. Hey, all your support helps the channel grow. We need that. Pugilism in here, salute. Go ahead, work, Blue.
Okay. So this is what I kind of want to ask you guys. Now, how much ring IQ does it take for a person to go in there and beat somebody like De Los Santos with one hand and for the whole fight? The whole fight. The whole fight. You go into the fight, and not just this is how much confidence that this person had. He told his peoples when they go in there, watch how I go in here and make this look and go in here and win this fight. I'm gonna show you how to win this fight. He was sick, he had a hurt hand, and something else was supposed to be going on with him too, but it didn't really matter. But he still went in there and executed.
Man, the man was just laying the groundwork. He was laying the groundwork, letting everybody know he was gonna run, man. Nah, that was. I don't want to hear it.
But
No,
he didn't just run. But he didn't just run though. He stood in front of him. He did what he did. He even hurt. He even hurt De Los Santos in the third round that made De Los Santos respect his power. De Los Santos said after the fight that man can punch. His punches hurt. He
Thank you.
respected his fight. To a certain point where the man
he didn't want to get off.
the man
De Los
said
Santos
basically
didn't want to get off.
he said basically the man afterwards he congratulated him so much to where he said, look, I'm gonna basically have it to where can he manage me? He actually told him manager. That's what that means
Blue,
something.
Blue. All right, Blue. I'm done with that, man. We not doing that. Who is Shakur fight? Who is Shakur fighting next, man?
Yeah,
Blue, who
get to
is
talking the
Shakur
truth. We
fighting,
don't want to
man?
Blue,
hear
you
it,
went
huh?
all the way down there, huh, Blue? You took him on.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
to rub
man.
it in their
Nobody trying
face.
to
I
hear
had to
all
rub.
that, man.
I know,
Let me be a
I know.
manager.
We know
Yeah,
we know all this, all the the reminiscing. You trying to do all of that good stuff. Who is Shakur gonna fight next? Why is he missing out on this
I'm
Devin payday?
Man, listen, he ain't missing out on Devin Payday. I hope that he goes and fights. I hope he goes and fights Raymond. I want
You
to
said
see
he
How's he
want,
Raymond
miss?
yeah. Why you want him at 135, Blue? He listened to
because
you
it's gonna
too. I
give him.
told you he was. I
Listen,
know you had talked to him.
so listen. He's got to do that. And nobody's done it since Mayweather. That's an
Hey,
achievement in itself. Being able
what's
to
the Devin
campaign.
payday? What's the
Hold
Devin
on.
payday?
Yeah, what is it?
I mean,
$10
that's
million,
his fifth. That's
homie.
his fifth
It's
division.
Team
That
Hanos, homie.
yeah, that's his fifth division. It ain't no bigger fight than that in boxing. I don't care what nobody say.
He can go the Ryan route too. You don't have to go that route.
Ain't he the WBO? Can he mandate that fight?
Yes.
All right, then say less.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to go up to 47. He's not ready to do that yet. Stop trying to force him to do something he's not ready to do. He said he wants to campaign
Exactly.
at 130 and 135. When he's ready
Blue,
to
get out
move
of
up
here,
and put
man.
on that weight,
Enough,
when
Blue.
he's ready
Enough,
to
Blue.
move up, hold on, stop, Faith. When he's ready to move up and put on that weight, then he's going to do it. No, the way he moves up to 147, if it's a special request. So,
Devin, that's a special request. Come up there and see Debo.
no, Devin don't want to fight him.
Mm.
Devin don't want to fight Shakur. Stop.
Yeah, you do.
No, he doesn't. No, he
We want
doesn't.
to fight any and
Just
everybody,
like right
man.
now, just like Rolly, look, Rolly said something in this interview he just had with Last Stand. I'm gonna tell you like
Mm-hmm.
this. Rolly said something, and he proved a point to it. It actually sunk in with me. Actually, I was looking at Rolly a little different now. He said, "Look, man, I already sent him the offer 3 days ago, basically. Sent the offer to him 3 days, concluding today, 3 days ago, and they have not returned, said anything. They are shucking the job. I've already signed my part. They lying and saying that they have signed their part when they have not done it all. I am waiting on them. They are." He said the Haynes are deceitful. That means something for me. He didn't.
Now
He
he's the B
repeated it.
side. He needs to sign, and then Devin and Bill they got to make sure that they getting everything they need. But you need to respond to
Who's the B? Who's the
GQ.
B side? Who's the B side? Who's the B side?
Oh, Rolly, man, come
Shakur
on.
Stevenson. Oh,
Oh, okay. We talking about Rolly and Devin, right?
Yeah, Rolling and Devin. But
Yeah. Come on, man. Devin,
Rolly.
but
Oh.
Rolly.
yeah.
I thought the A side was the one that was bringing the money. My bad.
what answer that
I
point
mean, the
though?
only
Why are
reason.
they
Well,
hold
I'll
on, B
say
three.
I
this.
mean,
B
look,
three.
Hold on,
I
I'm
hold
don't
on.
think
asking
you
you a
start talking
question.
about the ACC
The
I'm
person.
asking
Hold on. Let me just respond to that. But go ahead. But I'm just saying the person that's bringing the money is the one that's selling the tickets. So I mean, I guess I'm gonna be. I mean, we don't even have to get into that. But let's go. Go ahead. Go ahead, Blue.
Rolly is more of a draw when it comes down to it than Devin, and that is a
Thank
fact.
you. Thank
Rolly
you.
Now
does
you
bring
cap.
the
Now you
people.
gonna lie.
No, I'm
Now
not
you just gonna
lying, bro.
lie.
We all know that
What?
Rolly draws
What?
in. Rolly is a draw. He knows how to talk his shit to get people in. Look what position he has: 19 wins, and they still give him chances and opportunities because he
Talk.
brings it. He puts
Listen.
people butts
Listen.
in the seats.
What butts did he put in the seat? Talk to me.
It's
And don't
whatever.
bring up everybody's biggest fight in Tank Davis.
No, what you mean? That fight with
What
Tank
fight did
Davis,
he
he was
put butts
drawing.
in the seats?
He helped. He was a part of putting butts in the seat when he fought Tank Davis.
All right,
Most
and what else?
definitely.
And what other fight?
Um. Oh. And that
I don't. Yeah. Da.
Ryan in the Ryan fight.
No, it wasn't. Try again.
No, that was a good turnout.
There wasn't no seats. It was at Times Square. Try again.
What you mean? Ain't nobody. So everybody was standing. Everybody
Oh
was standing.
man! Shout out to GQ. GQ says Shakur doesn't want to fight no elite black fighters. Who athletic with power? Abdullah or Tank? He's scared of Devin and Foster for the some reason.
Look
Come
at
on,
you
man.
cheerleading. Now. Look how
Come
We
you
on,
saying
man.
the same
emphasize
thing
on that.
about Tank Davis, though. It's the same
Mm.
argument. It's just
Hey,
better.
look. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna respond
Respond
to that.
to
You
it,
see?
Blue.
No. So you
That's
see
for
how
you.
B3 gets excited. You got excited when you said you was all into that comment. You know what I'm
I
saying?
read it. I read it for
your
you, Blue.
your energy
Cook
is
on it.
bigger with this comment. What you mean? I disagree with the gentleman. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
okay.
I
That's all we want to
disagree.
know.
Shakur ain't scared of no ain't no he's short. Shakur ain't
Why
scared of
why
no
would
fighters,
Shakur
man.
be scared of somebody that he's been sparring and has gotten the best of the sparring most of the time? Which are words that came out directly out of Bill Haney's mouth. Bill
because
Haney out of
now
his own mouth. Bill Haney out of his own mouth has stated that if you were able to hit Shakur in sparring, that was a win. To
Thank
touch
you.
him was a win. Out of
let
his
me
own
reply to
mouth.
that. Let me reply to
Hey,
that.
hey, fam. Let me
Let me
let me
respond
let
to
me
that.
let me
Please
add to what you just said. You
go ahead.
remember?
You
Add to
say
Hey,
it.
the
you
touch.
remember?
Well, I'll show you
You
a
remember
win.
Antoine? Hold, now check this out. Now
Did
you
he?
know
Did
that Dante's hey
Yo,
B3
nigga.
B3 now
Man,
B3 now
that's
you know
that's
back.
Debo Devin Haney, man.
hey,
Put some
No,
respect
hold
on
on,
yeah,
Debo
hold
let
name,
him
on,
man.
know.
hold on.
Hey, blue,
B3
and let him
B3
know. What little baby
Hey,
feel?
B3.
yo.
Okay, well check this out, B3. Now you can go to Dante's Boxing Nation. He has the full. He has he has the full first round when they sparred, and that's not what it looks like.
Let me
Exactly.
say
They're
this.
not gonna show that.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
That's
Let me
not the
reply to
and he has and Dante's Boxing Nation said that he's going to put out
hold on, Blue.
because he
Hold
has
on,
hold
Blue.
on and he's going to said he's going to put out the second round too. You got it,
What?
I
Faze.
want to see that Keyshawn Davis part. I think
Yeah.
Keyshawn got on Shakur helmet, dog.
Oh, he
That's what
gonna
I'm
get on.
thinking,
But
man.
let me say this. The reason why Shakur is afraid to go up there and see
Oh my
Hanos
God.
now is because Hanos ain't the 135 Hanos no more. Heaven is a jacked 147 Devin Haney, and he's strong. He's knocking guys on the floor, and it's a different fight now because I'm bigger than you and I'm
He,
stronger than you.
You sound crazy. Hey,
facts.
this nigga Faze, this
Now,
nigga Faze right now.
Debo
Hold
Deb,
on,
he
hold
put
on,
a
hold
batter in
Nah, hold
Shakur's
on,
back.
blue.
Oh
Let
my
coach
He
God.
cook. Go ahead,
Debo
coach.
Dev is different, dog.
like Debo Deb, he the one that inspired Shakur to go up there and fight T.O. He said, "Dang, if Devin Haney could do that to Brian Norman, just imagine what I can do."
So check
And,
That's
this
a
and
out,
I was
fact.
up,
man.
That's a
Well,
I was
fact.
Mm.
upset
hey
by that
man,
fight.
That's
Faze.
a
I was
fact.
Faze
upset
while
about that
Faze
fight.
Hey, look, I could tell right then when FaZe was talking about Devin, the way he was just talking about his delusional ways, that nigga was twerking right then when he was talking about him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Blue, you over
whoa,
there
blue. We not
twerking
gonna do.
right
Hey,
now?
blue. Hey, blue.
Blue,
We
you
not
still over
doing
there
all that,
twerking
man.
from
Come on, blue.
yesterday when you was talking about Shakur?
Let's keep it. We
hey,
gotta keep the
hey, hold
sanctity.
on.
We ain't doing
Me,
no cussing, and we gotta keep manhood
Well,
sanctity over here, man. Come
well,
on,
hey,
tell
we
Blue to
over here,
stop twerking.
man. Me and Faze,
come
me and
on.
Faze
I
be
know
going
you.
back
I
and
know.
forth
I
with
know.
each
I
other.
know.
Yeah,
I know. I
I
know.
had to
I
get
know.
him
Y'all
with
be
that
trolling.
one.
I
I
know.
had to get him with I had to get him with
But see,
that
y'all
nigga.
set the example because
That
this
that
is
nigga.
grassroots, blue.
Yeah,
You really, you know what I'm saying. So y'all
yeah,
set the example. People come
I,
here talking
I
crazy to y'all, then y'all gonna cuss them out.
yeah.
Hey, look, but hold on, hold on. I could just tell that nigga was
No, but
grinning from ear to
he's
ear,
way
boy.
bigger than
What he was
Shakur
saying, what
now.
he saying.
Oh, he's way bigger than Shakur now. He's jacked, bro. And
brother. Devin Haney has always been way bigger than Shakur. Shakur started out at
Facts.
126. Okay,
he's
so like,
way
see, this is
Agree.
what
bigger
I'm saying.
now.
Like, know your facts. Okay, number one, Devin Haney has always been bigger from day one. Okay,
Talk
that's
to
not
him.
something
Talk
new.
to him.
And also, we know what Devin Haney's walk around weight is. We know that he's actually weighs a lot more than 147. That's the reason why if you look at him now, he looks about what 165. 170 easy. So we know that, but that's neither here
You
nor
see
there. If you
that
can make the
gold?
weight, cool,
You see
no
that
problem.
gold?
What'd you say? Of
But
course,
hold on,
brother.
but hey, hey,
I already know. Come on.
hey, brother, you do know
Yeah.
that Devin Haney drinks a drink. You know what I'm saying? After he weighs in to where he can gain and keep that weight.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
20 to 30 pounds
yeah,
easy back.
yeah. Come
He
on,
can
see
take a
some of
drink.
Debo. Yeah.
Blue, is that public information or you dry snitching right now?
Nah, I'm telling that's public information. He said it himself. He said it
Okay.
himself.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah.
I got this drink, and this drink, it lets me keep all my weight.
Nah, he's telling.
Got this drink.
Look, you might be lying,
That
but
hey,
you might be
listen,
laughing, but FaZe is telling the truth right now.
Yeah,
He's
he did.
bruh.
repeating
He
what he
I'm not.
said.
You know why it's funny? Is because this little like face, this
yeah,
young brother, who obviously had from Henderson, Nevada, who obviously had some anger issues, moved around. Mom wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And this little brother then literally became the champion of the world
Mm-hmm.
and did it and beat it and whipped all his ass for years. Got
Uh-huh.
what's my guy Lonnie B love him. You know they love this nigga in the gyms. You know he kicking all type of ass for years. And
Yeah.
these brothers want to talk about vitamins and shit.
Yeah.
These dudes want to talk about what type of vitamins this brother rehydrating. Come on, man. Y'all gotta knock it off, man.
Well,
Man, why are you
Stop it,
saying
Blue.
vitamins, bro?
Shakur
Why
know
are you
damn
saying
Come
well.
on,
Hold
man.
on,
This
you not
brother
even.
drinking a
Hold
Let
on,
me tell you what
you
Shakur know.
gaslighting us. Why you gonna gaslight us right
Well,
now,
Blue,
bro?
well, Blue.
Why are you
Let
saying
me
no, no,
Blue.
tell
no,
you.
What
Face?
else
Hold
is
on,
it?
hold on, hold on, Face. B3. What are you doing? Why are you gaslighting us?
Well, look,
Why you
Blue.
gaslighting
One
us
thing
talking
you do
about
Man, hold
know.
on.
drinks
But
and stuff? Come on,
I'm
man.
not gaslighting
Y'all,
anything. This is a
did you
concoction.
think did Ryan
This is
cheat
a
last year, Blue?
concoction. Listen. This
Did
is a
Ryan cheat
concoction that
last
he
year?
gets from. This is a concoction that he takes, that he drinks, that he drinks.
A
Yeah,
concoction.
to replenish it, to replenish himself. Everybody has a drink. Don't you see at all the UK fights when they do their public weigh-in
Nah, I
is
don't see it. I don't
non-ceremonial?
see it. Can
Don't
you
they
Hey,
show
have
me?
them
hey, hey,
red?
Blue.
Don't you see it? Don't it look like
Can you show
red
me?
Kool-Aid that they drinking, Blue?
I don't
That
know.
ain't Kool-Aid.
Hey,
It's a
one
That
whole
thing.
that
bunch of
Debo, that
vitamins
Debo
and
juice.
That
That
come
Debo
on,
Debo
juice.
juice,
man.
brother.
That Debo juice. And you know what else? Shakur
Stop
know if
it,
he
Blue.
come to 147, we walking in that ring 175. All muscle on your ass, nigga. All
Correct.
muscle. So he don't want to see that.
That's the problem with you
He don't
different
want to see
Haney
that.
Haneyacks.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all always have to have an advantage. Y'all
I
always
agree.
have to
I
have an
agree with
advantage,
you,
man.
and I think
Now,
Shakur is
Blue is in
intelligent.
favor of a rehydration clause. I am triple four.
Yeah.
Are you in favor of one as well?
No,
No.
I'm not in favor of a
No.
rehydration clause.
Okay, I
We ain't
got you.
doing that. We
Right.
ain't
Didn't
No,
he
doing
that,
say
I
that.
mean,
go to?
let's make it clear. Shakur Stevenson is not trying to campaign at 147, nor is he trying to
Exactly.
go there. He's made it very clear. Also, what we need to understand is that just because somebody can size someone else up of lesser competition at a different weight class doesn't mean that that's what they want to do totally at that weight class. Terrence Crawford knew he can take out but Canelo, but he know that he didn't want to know that he didn't want David Benavidez. Not that he's afraid of David Benavidez. Different dimensions. He understands what he's up against.
Oh,
So
we done
he ain't
fought
trying
him.
to
We
go
done
ahead.
fought him. Oh yeah, we done
Yeah, of
fought
course, of
before then.
course, of course,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I know that. But what I'm saying is, he made it very clear that he wanted Canelo at that
Mm-hmm.
particular weight class, and
Yeah, the
there's no
undisputed
issue.
champion. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody else was like,
Hold on. Let
"Oh,
me
why
just
don't you
say this
fight this
though.
person?" Go ahead.
I'm gonna just say this right because I'm in agreement with everything. The issue is this. I don't want to. I don't want to hear. I don't know. Like y'all saying, maybe the fight is not on the table, right? But I feel like that should be a fight that Shakur is forcing. Now, if the 7 pounds and the weight and the rehydration, if it's that much of a deal as far as him getting a win over Devin, then okay, I understand what you're saying. The size and everything, he's not gonna be bigger than Devin. But hold on, let me just say this. That was the argument made on the show today. That's why I'm bringing it up. People are now saying that everybody Shakur's fighting is smaller than him. That's what they're
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
now.
You
exactly.
gotta
So,
Well, I'm
so
gonna
if
say
it's good, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. He fought one of my
Mhm.
homeboys by the name of Patrick. You can go look him up on Box Rec, Atlanta, Georgia. Patrick was a freaking miniature compared to Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur dogged him out. So all of a sudden, see, it's cool when the rabbit when the rabbit doing his thing, but when now all of a sudden, oh, this guy too big. See, that's why I say the tomato cans, and I say that respectfully. The tomato cans and the journeyman are some of the toughest and some of the bravest fighters in boxing because they know they going up against everything. They know they gonna get cooked. They know they the B side. They know they gonna take short money, and guess what they
Right.
do? Sign up on a dotted line and show up with all disadvantages and get there and try to put it on. These A-side fighters who got everything going, they want to, oh man, I can't, 3 pounds, that's too much. I can't do this, can't do that. That's why you got to respect the heavyweight so much. Look at what Wilder 212, fighting dude 270, 280. Come on, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Once you cross over 200 pounds, the
It's
weight is
on.
unlimited, bro.
It's
It's
on. Yeah.
unlimited.
It's
These
on.
dudes are here. These dudes they squabbling over 3 pounds, man.
And you got to deal with that with your little 212 frame. You got to deal with that motherfucker. 300 pounder, 275, 265. Yeah. Yeah, that's why Usyk, you got to say Usyk right now.
I'm back. I'm
Either
back in. Well, I'm back in
so.
here.
Let me say this to
I heard
y'all.
everything. I heard everything you broke down, Coach. And I mean, that's just what it is. Now, Blue, I know you about to respond to that. Go ahead and cook, Blue.
What I want to say is this. Now, I hear what you guys are saying about a rehydration clause, but I just thought about it, and this makes sense. So we're ignoring the fact that Shakur keeps on saying that he wants to be in both divisions. everybody, and I hear so many people pushing back. He can just why don't you stay at 140? Why don't you stay at 140? Well, he's gonna stay at both. You see what I'm saying? That builds on his legacy. That makes it to where he'll be the only person right now campaigning with belts. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth in two weight classes. So I understand why he's saying if I do go up there and fight somebody at 147 right now, I'm throwing a rehydration clause. It took me like a second to understand where he's coming from. But if he's going
Now,
back and forth, dropping weight, I understand that y'all don't care to hear that. I understand that. But if it comes down to it, and he's not ready to really truly move up to 147 just yet, I see why he's saying that because that way he don't have to worry about stressing his body out by going up there and fighting somebody that's actually at that weight. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a good excuse, but at the same token, I see where he's coming from when he makes
now,
that
see,
statement.
now to
If
me,
he's
to me,
campaigning
it
at
seems like
135 and 140, he's fluctuating his weight, bro. But you got
no, but it's giving them two weight classes to cherry pick. That's what it's doing.
how's that cherry picking, brother?
Tell him,
That's
coach.
How is it
that's what
cherry
it's doing
Talk
picking?
right
to him,
there.
coach.
No, no, no. I'm not gonna play.
Picking?
I'm not playing these games, brother.
So he's cherry
Now,
picking
no,
going
no.
for
Hold
the
on. Wait,
champion.
hold
Let him
on.
respond,
Give me
Blue.
10
Cherry
seconds.
picking
Give me
going
10 seconds,
for the
brother.
Let him cook,
champion.
Blue. He let
Go
you
ahead.
cook,
You got it.
Blue.
You got it. You got it. You
It's
got it.
giving this man two. In other words, it's too many options now. If I don't like this smoke at 140, then I can drop down to 135 and find some easy pickings. If I don't like what's coming on at 135, I can't make the weight no more. I move it to 140 and find some easy pickings. How about stay at 140 and become undisputed? Let's do that.
So who you
That's
think at
Well,
140? Who you think at
I don't
140
not.
coach
I
can
don't.
beat Shakur?
it. Don't matter, brother. Do it. Get the belt. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. He may beat them all, but it doesn't matter. See, that's the thing. I'm tired of these hypothetical wins. I'm not giving you credit for that you have done in the ring. It doesn't matter what I
Will
think. I
Smith,
need to
bro.
see it, brother. I need to
That's
see it.
that's
I don't
wild
give
because you're
anybody any hypothetical victories. I don't care about that. We can't do that. We can't say, well, we already know what's going to happen, so we don't need to see that fight. No, we don't know what's going to happen. We may think we know what's going to happen, but at the end of the day, it's boxing. Any upsets do happen. We need to see it. Unify the division or become undisputed, and then let's do something different. All that jumping around weight class to weight class, cherry picking, trying to find the easiest guy. I'm through with that, man.
what are you
I want to
talking
see
about?
this
The easiest guy. He's not going for easy guys. He's going for
Who
the
is he
man.
fighting in
champion.
Become
blue?
Please
Who is he? Hold on,
stop,
hold
bro.
on.
sit at
Hold on, hold on,
Please
coach.
140.
stop. Put the
Become
Coach, who is
respect
he
on his
undisputed.
fighting, Blue?
name.
Hold on, coach. I got you. Who he fighting in blue?
I've already told you. Keep asking me this question every 5 minutes, bro. Raymond
Who is it?
Mortale. Any person would. He even
Okay, at
said that
what
he'll fight
weight?
Abdullah Mason.
At
Stop.
what
Stop.
weight?
Stop. At 35, he wants to
All right,
become Ring
coach.
Magazine at 135. He also said that he'll fight Abdullah Mason too. What are you guys talking about?
Can
He's
we
I
get
got
literally
you. I
still the
got
undisputed?
you.
Can
Hold
we
on,
champion.
get
coach.
one
Hold on, coach.
undisputed at any weight class?
Coach,
Hmm.
that ain't gonna work. I understand what you're saying. Raymond Mortalia said he wanted to move to 140 after his last fight. So
Yeah,
now he
yeah. The
needs to
fight.
come
The
up. So
fight.
he needs to come. So hold on, Blue. I'm just saying. Now, and we know he's a big kid. Now we need this. We need to make sure that he can make 135. And I think that's a hell of a fight. But we not gonna act like it's not better fights at 140. Gary Antoine doesn't have an opponent.
So you think Gary Antoine, who arguably lost his
It
last
doesn't
fight
matter.
against the
It
Japanese, it
does
doesn't
not
matter.
That's a
matter.
big
Oh
No,
fight for
my
it
them.
doesn't.
No.
God!
He has a
See,
Hey,
belt.
hold on, triple four.
He
Hold
has
on,
a belt.
I ain't triple
It
four.
doesn't
Hey, listen,
matter.
bro.
He has a belt. You want to become undisputed or not?
He, okay, well, Gary Antoine Russell said he don't want to fight him right now. He said he wants to
thank
wait
you,
till he wants to
thank
wait
you.
last. What do you guys keep? You guys don't listen to what these fighters
Nah,
say.
he
All you
no,
guys do is
no, no,
speculate.
no,
All you
no.
guys do is speculate and come with your own fucking freaking narratives and don't listen to what
Stop
these
that,
fighters are
man.
saying. You have to stop.
You don't
Stop
think Gary Antoine
telling
know
these
if he
people.
gonna
You're
get a
telling the
blue
fighters
if he
what to
gonna
do
get a
for them.
Shakur fight? Come on. He know he not getting a Shakur fight right now.
Man, that's sad.
You know that, blue.
Man, that's sad, bro. You guys are basically putting narratives out there, and you need to stop it. Stop doing that, man. The dude is daring to be great.
Right.
He's daring to be great. Allow him to do that, man.
Nah, man. Bring
Y'all make
let Raymond fight. Hold on.
y'all making
Please
excuses
play,
for the fighter. It's
please.
a damn
Please.
shame.
I hope and play whoever the zone and matchroom. Please pay Raymond Mortai the same money and let him fight for Shakur's Ring Magazine and Debbie Bill at 140.
That makes sense.
Now, and this is why I'm gonna say this. For one, we don't want any built-in excuse talking about
Well,
Raymond couldn't, he made him fight at 135 for under rehydration too. IBF, it'll be a rehydration clause. I don't know. People, it's not the ring is not a unification, so it's still going to be a rehydration clause on Raymond and Shakur at 135.
And he
So
wanted the
just
winner. He wanted the
right,
winner.
that's what he
And he
said.
said he wanted to go to 140 for sure. So I don't
Right.
know why Blue keeps saying he's wanting to go to 135 when Raymond said, I want to go to
Raymond Tyler
140 and
said that
fight
he
him.
wants. Listen. Shakur's an A side. He said basically, listen. Raymond Tyler said he wants to fight. He said he'll fight him at 135 or 140. So therefore, the only reason why he said he would move up to 140 is because Shakur moved up there. So he thought he was going to stay, but Shakur's campaigning
It
at
wasn't
both weight
about
classes.
Shakur. That nigga can't make the weight no more, bro.
Yes, he
Damn, that nigga
Shout
big
out
can.
to
as
Billy.
shit.
Yes, he can. You're making excuses. If Shakur says basically, I want to fight you at 135 for your belt, he's going to accept that, bro.
I
He
don't
wants
think
to
so.
fight. No, it doesn't matter that you don't think so. I'm telling you what it is.
It
He
does
wants
matter what I think.
his people, him and his team want to fight with Shakur. He's gonna oblige to what Shakur wants.
No,
Yeah, you talking about Raymond?
that
Yeah.
don't make
Yeah,
no
they're gonna
sense. He
do it.
want to
Yeah,
go
they
to 40, man.
of course, Blue. But here's the situation, because they
Well,
feel
FaZe
like
is sitting there
Raymond is
trying to make
ready,
it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, exactly. And I
and they feel
commend
like
him
he's
on
big
that.
enough.
But listen, FaZe is over here gaslighting himself and trying to make it look like, oh, he's not
No,
ready, man. He ain't gonna
before
do
the
that.
fight,
He just wants to move up there. He can't make
when
weight.
Raymond
he
want.
said he
Hold
want to go
on,
to 40.
Blue. Yeah, he
you
wants to
make
fight
the
him at 40 though. Blue, can
He
you fight him
said
at
that
40 or
though.
No,
no?
no, he doesn't. Listen,
Southpaw
Right.
Manny,
he's
how
gonna
you doing?
listen.
What's
He
going
said
on?
that he'll fight him at 135 and 140. Stop. You guys have to
Yeah,
stop.
Blue. But come on, man. Listen,
If
is
Shakur was
is the
standing
fight
at
the same at
140, then you
135?
was then you
Is the fight the same? Can you defend your ring magazine? That's what I'm saying. At 140, can you defend your 140
okay, well
belt?
he can defend it by unifying with another with the listen, this is what I said he should do. He should fight Raymond Moore Tyler. He should fight Raymond Moore
At
Tyler
140.
no, at 135. And then what he does is he goes up there and this is what I said. I said he put pressure on Abdullah Mason to get that fight right now at next, or he puts pressure on Antoine to get that fight next at 140. Don't wait until he has the fights. Look, get in there with Antoine. I guarantee you, Antoine got the dog in him. He's going to accept that fight. He's going to say, okay, let's
Abdullah
do it.
finna go to 40, bro.
Nah, Abdullah ain't ready to go to 40 yet. I don't believe that. And he
Abdullah
said he
finna go
still
to
has more.
40, bro.
Not yet. Not yet. He still has fights left at 135. He said it himself.
But the thing about the two best fighters in the division ain't gonna fight each other. So and those are, in
What?
my opinion,
Why
those
are
are
you
the fact.
saying? Why are you saying? And what two fighters are you referring to? In what weight class?
Oh, I'm talking about his play cousin. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna fight his play cousin. So yeah, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Cause I know that's
Oh,
a sensitive
Keyshawn,
topic.
shout out to Billy
Then
that said he said spam Keyshawn in the chat. uh, yeah, he definitely they not gonna fight. Come on, coach.
Yeah, they ain't fighting, man. They ain't fighting.
see, but I want to say this right here, and I want to say this with all due respect. But this is what happened with Shakur. They did the same thing with Tank. Like my brother brought up the Gary Russell fight, for instance. Well, you seen how he struggled with this guy. What you think Shakur gonna do to him? Shakur don't need to fight him. Let Shakur fight a fight a bologna sandwich. Let him fight a bag of nacho, but don't fight no champion that'll get you one step closer to being undisputed. Cause he don't deserve no fight. Cause he struggled with such and such. If the man's a champion. You know, if the man is now a worthy champion, then go collect the belt. You know, that's all I'm saying. I want to see these fights.
Well, Coach, why do you keep saying
Yeah.
that? Shakur don't want to fight anybody, bro. He wants to fight the champions, brother. Like, what do you? I don't. The only champion that he said didn't want was the WC belt. He said, "I don't want
And
that belt." And
the
that's the
man
most.
trying to
And
go
that's
back
and
and forth. He trying to
no.
campaign between two weight classes, man.
What? What's wrong with that? Why are you hating on that?
I ain't with it, brother.
Blue,
I don't
relax,
believe it
man.
because if you go now, man, if you going down in weight, bro, if you able to fluctuate
So
like
what?
that,
It's 5 pounds. It's 5 pounds.
nah,
He can do
man,
it.
nah.
He's still young
That
enough to
man
do that
running.
to his body.
He
You're
running from
making
smoke,
excuses
dog.
for him.
He running from that
No,
smoke
he's
at
not.
140,
How is
man.
he running from? Why? How is he running from smoke if he's
Because
campaigning? If
he ain't
he's
trying to make
trying to
the
get a
best
fight at
fights.
135, okay, you're right. You got it. I'm not going back
He
and
ain't
forth.
trying to make the best fights,
Coach,
man. I
coach,
don't believe
I
he
don't know
is.
what that's your belief.
If he was, he'd
It's
just call
okay. I
Gary, right?
understand it. I can't make you believe, see my way or think my way. So
He
I
ain't gonna fight
understand and
Raven
respect it. It
Mortai
is
or
what it is.
Gary. He gonna fight a tomato can real quick, loosen up, get acclimated, and then you'll see some Shakur maybe fight somebody good the end of this year.
Nah, man, he gonna fight somebody. It's gonna be. Listen, he already have somebody
He
he's
just
looking
bought a
at right now.
tomato
Bet,
He
can and
mentioned.
Teofimo Lopez, man. He
hey,
just
bet
bought
Blue,
a can.
bet
Lopez
Blue,
was a can.
Blue. I bet you he don't fight no champion. Bet
Nah, he gonna. I believe he's gonna fight a champion, man.
he ain't gonna fight no
I,
champion, Blue.
I do believe that. I do believe he's going to put himself in a position to do it because he already said, listen, the
Man,
way
fight
he responded,
Debo Devin Haney. That's the biggest. That's one of the biggest fights he
bro,
could
He
possibly.
is the
stop
That's the
biggest
saying
biggest
fight.
that.
fight he can make,
Yep,
man.
Stop.
That's
yep.
the
No, it's
biggest
not.
fight he can make.
Debo,
Stop saying that
Debo,
fight, please.
Debo.
Stop saying, look, Debo don't know what he want to do. He ain't even like, he's so all over the place. Man, don't get me started. He's not Debo either, man. Please stop saying that.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, we definitely
Hey,
build. I'm
Debo,
just gonna say
hey,
this. We not we building, we growing, we grassroots. But our block list gonna be kind of heavy. But listen, just control yours. Just like listen, we want real genuine people around us that want to see us do
facts,
well.
facts.
I haven't implemented it yet. I do want to do members only panel, right? But we're gonna get to that because the membership is only $7 a month. But that's just ensure that we all supporting and helping the channel grow. Now, these people in the AC for real, because these people in the chat, they're not, we can't have detractors around us. Just random people just saying anything, and we have to ingest it. What goes in is going to come out. So that's why I really don't like a lot of profanity on the channel. No people that are going to support, they don't want to hear it. All they want to hear is gentlemen, ladies, whoever pulls up, having a good time, you know, and just kicking it, right? You know, fellowshipping. They don't want to hear uh, maybe on somebody else's channel, but it's B3 Pix TV, B3 SVN, and we working. Uh, let's get back to the conversation though, Blue. So we're gonna be off the course. So now let me ask you this, Blue. Talk to me
Hmm.
about Devin Haney. The reports are he is going to be fighting Rolly Romero, and then he's going to come back and fight Ryan in September. So he's going to be fighting in May and September of this year. What's your thoughts on those fights? Devin Haney taking on those two tasks. Is that pound for pound type activity? And do you see him losing either of those fights? Talk to me.
I think like this. I think that. Oh man, I think that. I got a little bit more confidence in Rolly right now, just because what he said, and Devin and them are still twiddling their fingers around instead of just basically making a fight. Devin came out and made it look like it was an easy fight. I mean, he said he's nobody. He said, "Oh well, Ryan pretty much is playing games and doing this and that and the third, correct? But why?" And then he said he has a role. He came in there, presented us with something, and that's what we're gonna go with. Brian's playing games. Why have you not signed the contract yet?
Cause we adjusting the terms and conditions. God damn it,
Nah,
that's
bro.
why. It's Debo Dev, you fighting.
Nah, listen. Rolly hasn't heard anything back. That means that his lawyers should be talking to their lawyers and basically making
They
statements going
are.
back and forth with
They
their work. And
are.
you don't know. Stop, face. Stop it. You don't
Nah,
You
know.
don't
you
know
no
either.
no you jumping the gun on that.
You don't
No,
know
Because
no.
it's
either.
not because Rolly's not organizing the fight. He's just speaking on.
Yeah.
He's speaking
But
Yeah.
who
from a
would
few
say?
days,
But
and we're talking about
listen.
something a few days ago. What's the date?
Yeah, it was 3 days
So
ago. 3 days
now
ago.
the
So,
conversation now is that Devin is going to be fighting Rolly and Ryan and being on big A side business. You see
oh
what I'm saying?
man,
So that way he's
he's
coming in
looking
as
to
a
concentrate.
unified champion, right? And then so it's no debate about the A
Okay,
side anymore. He
you
said
want
he
to know
gonna
my
handle
main
the
point?
business so that
Okay.
way at the end of the day, his name is going to be front and center as the A side.
Okay, so look, check this out. This is what my point is. He needs to get it together. He can mess around and go in there and lose the Rolly.
That it's a done. Listen, listen. Trust me. Okay.
If he take a loss,
Are you
if he
picking?
take
Are
a
you?
loss of
Hold
road,
on. It's
I,
pre.
I
No,
I
it's
don't
it's,
really
it's
care.
early.
I have no
Are
dog.
you
I have
picking?
no dog in the
Answer the
fight.
question,
No
Blue.
dog in the
Answer
fight.
the
No
Okay.
question,
dog
So
in
Blue.
you're
the
not.
fight.
So you're not picking Rolly.
No, no. I'm not picking.
Oh.
Look, I
You
think that
bet
Devin
not.
should win. I'm saying that Devin should be able to win. But at the same
Oh.
token, with the way that Broly's moving with his new trainer, he's been improvement. He's been improvement. He just came out and said that he was taking for 2 years, taking some poison. Like, what? Come on, bro. Like, I didn't know if he was telling the truth or not. When I seen that and started listening to what he was saying, and now he's got God in his life, and he changed this up, and he's doing this, and he's leading, God first, and all this other stuff. I'm like, I don't know if to believe him or not. So what I'm saying is, he's a wild
Hold
card
on.
right now.
When did Rolly start boxing, Blue? Do you know?
17.
All right, we ain't gonna give too much out. We trying to get some money on the bad lines, y'all. We not gonna let Blue mess up the money and get phase. We not gonna do too much.
Yeah.
We'll
You
just
know
leave it
what?
there.
Because the way I
Golly.
see it, and I think the way a lot of other guys see it is, Rolly will fall that night. Rolly will fall to Devin. Devin will stop Rolly in the ninth round with the stab to the body and right cross
Man,
to the
get out of
head,
here, bro. Oh my
and
gosh.
Rolly
I
will
have to
fall against
stop
the
you.
ropes, and we will stop them,
Oh my
and
gosh.
we will
Stop it,
stop
man.
Rolly. And when
No,
we
man.
do
See,
stop
this is what
Rolly,
I talk
Blue,
about you.
I want you to
See,
turn your
see,
camera on and
I
show
want
that
to,
tattoo you got.
hey, listen, see,
Hold on, hold
you
on,
over
hold
the,
on, hold on,
see,
Blue. You didn't say
yeah.
nothing when Dondrick them said the other day that Rolly was gonna stop Devin. You ain't
Man,
had
you're
no
talking
qualms
about him.
about that.
I did say something. Hold on. First of all, I did say something. So first of all, this is what I want to say right now. Stop all that pole dancing. You know what I'm saying, Phase? You
See
know what I'm
that?
talking about.
See
You
that?
know what
You
I'm saying?
twerking. You twerking.
No, that's you, nigga. I caught you
No,
off
no,
guard
no,
with the
no, no,
twerking.
no. No, real talk.
Every time you
Devin,
talk, boy, you got
Devin
to
will knock
you
him
got to
out.
you got a Chester cheated smile going on, and you twerking at the same time, bro.
That's
Wow, Blue. I gotta give you the
Blue, you the
drop, man.
nastiest
That
nigga on
was
there.
All I
wild.
can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, he crazy
Hey.
with it. But no, real talk though.
That was wild.
Hey, real talk though. I do feel like
Yes.
Devin gonna be Rolly gonna be the first nigga to that Devin gonna knock
No.
out in a while.
Oh my
You
God.
know, and
Hey
and
man,
it's just because Rolly careless. He keep his hand up in the air like that. And I just think Debo gonna step to him and do what he do, take chains. And when he
oh,
stop
shit.
Rolly, everybody gonna come on the next day and say, "Oh, Rolly wasn't shit. Oh, that's Tank's X's and shit. All this and all that." But Devin
Man,
just
I
gonna
don't be
get it and
saying
knock
that. They
him
all
out,
these
bro.
fighters. That's one thing I don't like is people keep saying that that's their argument. Oh, Tank, people want to do is fight Tank's leftovers. That's what everybody does. All
That
these
shit is
fighters fight the
weird.
leftovers.
That shit is
All the
weird.
fighters fight each other. They measure.
That
It's a
shit is
measuring stick. They
weird.
say, okay, let's see how I beat that man. You see what I'm saying? You use it as a measuring stick.
It's not like you gonna get in the Hall of Fame for fighting one of them motherfuckers. You
Thank
just
you.
gonna beat
So
him.
I get tired of hearing that. That oh well look at them all they want to fight Tank's leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Go fight their own people. Well, they're doing that too. Y'all forgetting that they're doing that too. Shoot, if somebody fights somebody. If they can get a fight, they can't get a fight, and they finally get a fight. What they supposed to do? If Tank one of Tank people that he beat want to fight somebody that you know what I'm saying wants to fight one of the people, they're gonna accept that fight. They can't get a fight right then and there. They're gonna accept that fight. What are they supposed to do? No, I ain't gonna put food on my plate for my family.
And then what
Be
you want? And
realistic,
then and
man.
then and then what you want me to do? Avoid a nigga that got a belt in my division? Like what do you
Yeah.
what do you? I mean, it's crazy, man, crazy.
Look, and if he was food to you, he most definitely gonna be food to me. That's what it is. They don't want their fighter to be outshined, and I don't know why. It is what it is because styles make fights. So that's another thing people got to respect. Just because your fighter beat that person quicker doesn't mean you're gonna do this. I'm gonna beat you just the same quickly. I might have to go. I
Hey,
might
hey,
struggle with you.
and let me say this, Blue. When Devin hit Rolly with that goddamn left hook, and he come right back with that cross, Rolly is going to bed, man. You know Rolly ain't got no chin. And when Devin hit
Oh
him with that
shit.
right hand, Brian Norman a tough son of a gun. Because he was like, oh, shit. But he got up. Rolly ain't
Now,
getting up.
Phase, let me say this to you. Now, everybody keeps saying that Rolly don't got a chin, correct?
You don't got no chance.
Now, hold on. Now, could it be because he was struggling, the weight class that he was in? Because right
Wait.
now he says he feels comfortable. Listen to me now. Right now he says he feels comfortable, and that's the reason why he was going through certain situations because he was pretty much struggling to make the weight,
Yeah,
but he
but it
still
can't
took those
show up in
fights.
all your fights, Blue. Like, even the
Man, it didn't
Ramirez
show up
fight.
in all his fights. Cut
Yes,
it
it
out.
did.
When he
The fight
what did
before
what did he
Tank,
look like? What did he look like with Rolly? I mean, with Ryan. He's like at
that's the only
147.
nigga that didn't touch him. That's the only nigga that didn't touch him.
But think about it though. But just hear me out. Just hear me out. Think about it. And Rolly said he had a hurt shoulder in that fight.
That's the only
Rolly
dude.
said
Like
he
I'm saying,
Rolly said
if
he
you
had a
look at
hurt shoulder in that fight,
the
bro.
Ramirez fight, he was getting rocked. The Tank fight, you know what happened. The the Pitbull fight, you know what happened. The old man Barrios dropped him 2 times. Barrioso dropped him 2 times. Uh, everybody he really got in the ring with kind of like touched him up. So I mean, Ryan the only one that he knew Ryan to a T, like inside and out, like his best friend. So he was able to manipulate Ryan. And, oh, I know you can throw that hook. I'm gonna keep my hand high. I'm gonna get low.
That's not
I know
true.
I
He
can
fell him
telegraph you,
twice.
Ryan. Yeah, I can telegraph you, Ryan. I know you, Ryan. I really know you, Ryan. And that was the only reason why that was like that in my opinion. In my opinion.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
You know what I'm
When you
saying?
say, in
But
my opinion, it's all good.
yeah, in my opinion, I think the only reason Rolly looked like that against Ryan is just so much familiarity. So much
Yeah.
familiarity.
Yeah.
And he you can expose some shit to Jim. Rolly was fucking Ryan up in the gym a couple times, and it's proven.
Well, tell your non tell Devin to basically sign as part of the contract and stop playing.
Oh yeah,
What's
we just
going on,
because
bro?
we got to make sure everything's right. We gotta, we getting ready for another fight, so we handle our business. But it'll be all signed and still delivered by
So
the Monday morning. Oh yeah,
y'all
we trying to
overlooking
make
Rolly,
sure we
huh?
getting our right money. Yeah, we got to get everything
No,
right.
no, you
Yeah.
said, oh yeah. Listen to what I'm saying. Y'all overlooking the Rolly.
Oh, we're gonna open up our arsenal on Rolly. That's what we're gonna
Are y'all
do.
overlooking him? Y'all talking about a fight that y'all about to fight Rolly. So why are y'all overlooking Rolly talking about Ryan?
Oh no, we still talking about Rolly. Like I said, he gonna get stopped in the ninth round,
What did you
and
just say? Hold on. What did you just say, Face?
yeah, we got a
You
lot of
said
business
that.
going on.
Okay, and
We just
what's the
broke some
business
news.
again? Can you repeat that to me real quick
It's
again?
Rolly and
I
then
want.
Ryan.
Okay. So say it one more time just so I can make sure I understood you. I don't think I
Yeah,
understood you.
Point to the easy work.
point to the easy work.
Come on, Blue man. Listen, we didn't hit 3 hours a day, Blue. Let us. Hey, listen, we're gonna be back tomorrow. We got a
Yeah,
couple more days to cook, man. We gonna cook some more. Hey, listen, appreciate all the love and support,
appreciate y'all.
y'all. Make sure y'all tap the like button on the way in, but if you haven't on the way out, listen, we definitely working. Angie Baby in here. Angie Baby dropping a link again, yet again. She said somebody want that link. Well,
Hey,
it's been a
what up to
phenomenal
the
show.
I'm
what
gonna
up
get
to the
with you,
queens?
P3.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you, Phase.
All right.
what up to the queens and everybody in the chat? You know what I'm saying? On Snapchat and shit.
Yeah, Blue, we got a great
Hit that
audience,
like
man. We
button.
building.
Yeah, yeah, hit that like button as everybody leaves if you haven't yet.
Hey,
Definitely
listen.
subscribe.
1000%. Definitely subscribe. Join the membership if you can, right? That's going to help us stay afloat and keep prospering. Hey, we've been grinding, putting in crazy hours.
Appreciate
But
you, B3.
hey, listen, Blue, appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Listen, lending your voice to the show, always cooking and supporting. Let's work. Shout out to the Sports Star Network, the People's Network. We got a lot of activity this weekend. Don't forget, Najee Lopez is back. Pro Box TV back this Friday. We also have Jazza Dickens versus Anto Kakasi. That's a 130 one WBA world title fight in the UK. And we also have I don't know about Bosa versus Kenny Sims in Pure Sir's backyard. So
Yo.
yeah, so we was just about to shut it down, Puro, but What's
Yeah, I
the
was trying
what
to
is
make it,
that?
man, because I needed to talk some shit, bro. But I was working, bro, and then like literally, like I don't know who it was. It's a panelist I never talked to, but he was annoying me, bro. I wanted to cook him, bro, but I was working, so I was running. I'm seeing, and then I saw everybody was off.
Hey, we're gonna be back. You already know. We'll be back tomorrow for another great show.
Thanks for having me on, though. And Blue needs to get cooked too. Like he needs a good cooking, man.
Listen,
He out of order,
oh
bro.
my bad. You missed it. You must have fell off. Coach got him right. We got him
No,
over
no,
the
I
cooking.
know, I know, but coach, I can hear the frustration in coach's voice. Like he needs to be cooked more thoroughly. I heard it all. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
listen,
all right.
one
I'm
thing
coming for
about
you,
Blue.
Blue. Next time, I'm coming for you, Blue. You get good cook.
Hey, that's what we
But
need.
I'll catch you later, B3. Thank you. Peace.
Peace, bro. Appreciate you, Pedro. Hey, we definitely working. And also, last but not least, yeah, they got the Anaheim, California card. Uh, Phenomenal card, really. Gabriela Fandora is on that card. Also, Oscar Collazo and Alexis Rocha. In the main event, Kenny Sims versus Barbosa. So we got some activity this weekend. Hey, but I'm gone. Listen, appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. God bless. Let's go green.
All right, is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers? You got to be soldiers, all right? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive, and you shut the fuck up.